Hail to the pod.
This episode is brought to you by thedolphinwars.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Just Cuz King Dolphin TV episode 409. I am Raymond. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy of books and ruler of the greatest pod on YouTube. I am here with my co-host Wendy, the Trauma Warrior.
Hello, everybody.
And I'd like to welcome you all to another fun-filled, rollicking, shenanigan-filled episode, Just Cuz. Before we get started, I'd like to say, if you do like everything we do on King Dolphin TV, please, as Legatus would say, like, subscribe, chat, engage, and let's beat down this algorithm. Tell YouTube that the Dolphins rule, the pod rules.
Yep.
So, and if you are so inclined, follow what FKHC 2005 says. He says, please give to the show so that Snorty and Trike don't visit you. Give in super chats, super stickers, and a tip link here. And before I do the other part, just remember, you don't want these two because they will want treats besides money. Yes, they want money and treats. So you don't want these two coming over there. Yeah, and yes, pay or suffer or both. Let's see. And there's the tip link. So,
if that doesn't work, we'll send Colby over there with her squeaky toy.
Oh, Colby with the squeaky toy. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Legata says like, share, sub, chat, comment, engage, enjoy, donate, and obey. That's a good one. And return for more. How do you like it? How do you like it? Stay for all the shenanigans. And of course, Snort says, give me treats. Yeah. So we got the crowd here. And let's see. Here. We will start by welcoming everybody who has arrived. We've got, oh, yes. Tim did say his last word. He said, boom. All right. Hey, get back up here. Let's see. Come on. That was a short one because I know there's probably going to be more along the evening because he also did a super chat. But I'll wait till he gets here before unleashing that one.
Yep.
All right. Especially since we got to do the intros. Okay, so we don't have any guests as of yet. Wonder what's going on. Not too many people out there tonight. We've got our producer Sandra. This is King Dolphin TV in color stereo.
You're on TV, Cheyenne. Just walks right
Hail
across.
Cheyenne. Hail Cheyenne.
She's just like, get out of my way.
King Dolphin TV in color stereo were available. Animals are welcome. A Sandra Feliciano presentation. We've got the amazing, magnificent
I'm gonna show you
like
that.
Goddess Legion I. We've got the erudite and charming Max Redstone. And we've got the hardest working bear on the internet. The one who cannot compare. The one with straight white hair. Snort up pass. Cuba. Dot screen. Hashtag roar. Welcome, my friend. Let's do it.
Snort up with this.
And of course, we got the explosive other guy. We got Sniffles D. Boom. He had to go because he's complaining about the hussy now. he says this content is too adult for him. Snurdy purpose. Cuba. Dot kit. Hashtag. Ugh. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Enough.
What is going on over
Enough. Get a room, gal. Snort, you gotta do something about this person. Have another. Have a great show. Oh boy. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Fez is here. He's saying, "Hail there! I'll be along around 7. Needs to get stuff done for Mama Fez while the sun shines still." Okay, see you then, Fez. All right. Let's see here. Max Redstone, who's now taking the role of Peacemaker, he says, "Your previous detonation officially puts you in violation of the United Nations Ultimate Nuclear Treaty. Expect consequences." Yeah, right. I fear not. And then he says, "Dude, another one. Do you not fear the United Nations?" Oh, I'm King Dolphin. I fear nothing. Except Sandra. Oh, Herc 130, Hooby Dooby. How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
How you doing, pal? Oh dear. So, Wendy.
Yep.
We think we've gotten everybody. So, how have you been?
We've been okay. We've been good. It's a little bit lonely around here with one of our babies gone.
Oh.
But our sweet little man, it was really sad. It was such a shock.
Oh. Yeah.
And he was right here on this side of the couch, right here. And he just, I don't know what happened. He slipped off or he had a seizure or what happened, but he fell and landed on his head.
Oof.
and then went into a grand mal seizure right there on the
Oh.
floor. And he
Ouch.
never fully recovered from it, and he didn't make it through the night. So
That's sad.
it is. He was only 4 years old.
Oh, put a WTW out there. Show we're thinking about him.
We can't say his name. We
yeah.
can't say his name in the house
Yeah.
because Colby starts looking for him, and then she starts crying. So we
Okay.
can't say his name around the house. So that's
All
why
right,
I'm purposely not saying it.
So just put a WTW and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still.
I mean, he's got his ashes are right up here now, right there. We got him in his urn right there. He's got his brush with him, and his harness and his leash are on each side of his urn. So
yeah. Well, we have. I mean, it sounds like what happened to Snoopy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Snoopy was right
yeah,
on the
it was
spot.
it was a catastrophic neurological event. Whether it happened from a trauma of him falling or if he started having a seizure before he fell, that we're not sure of.
Yeah.
But no, he definitely had a neurological event
Yeah.
that was catastrophic.
Yeah. Well, Snoopy had a stroke because
Mhm.
we found him at the door to the sunroom. But again, it's small. It's small comfort, but at least he went on his own terms. I mean, it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was hard to watch.
Yeah.
It was tough. Hello.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, things are fine. It's just been something that's been hard on us here.
Yeah. Ring eating. It never fails. We get started here, and Sandra's got to get called away. It's probably all the business that she has to do. Run, ringy dingy. All right. Let's see. Look in the chat, see if. But other than that, how are things going? The trauma team.
Yeah. No. Everything is just. I don't want to say going smoothly because that's the perfect way to doom yourself.
Of course. Of course.
Things have been steady.
Oh, that's good.
Let's say that.
FKHC says, I just got home from work, so don't read the super chat until I get back on. He needs to do something first. Well, we're holding on to it. We are holding on to it. Okay. Legata says, let's see, where I am, there's a postal strike and teachers gave notice and we'll walk off the job Monday. Glad I don't depend on snail mail or have kids in school. Bet you Agent Pepsi One would like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I know you guys have gotten a lot cooler weather up there. It's still in the 90s here.
yeah, it is. It is actually a little chilly here. It's actually a little chilly.
And the mornings have been nice here. I mean, it's been like 69, 70 degrees in the morning.
Oh, nice.
So,
but then.
Yeah. But it climbed back up to by 2 o'clock, it's over 90. Usually around in 90s.
Yeah. Sandra says, hello, Fez forever. It'll be good to have you on. We miss having you every week. Let's see. Hey, Kobe. Hail to the Kobe.
Yeah. He's energetic, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Snort says condolences. Sandra says big hugs.
Thanks.
Yeah. And there's Pudgy.
Hey, Pudgy.
Hey, Pudgy, come on up. We would love to hear about the bunnies.
Yeah, Pudgy, come on up.
Yeah, come on. You got the link. You can see Ramsey, you can see Colby playing with the Tuggy toy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
This is her little squirrel.
A little
One
squirrel.
of them, she has like 3 of them that this is her favorite one.
Uh,
It's missing a leg. She actually marked it so that she would know which one is her favorite. So I call it 3 foot.
3 foot, huh? 3 foot, 3 foot. Huh.
When I open the door to let them out, when they stay out for a while, I always just leave the door cracked open a little bit so she can come in when she wants. But all of her toys in the evening, I have to go and pick up all of her toys outside and bring them back in. She takes them all outside one by one.
Pudgy says YouTube does not show the live indicator for Mr. Raymond. Weird. Huh. That is strange. But that is bizarre. Well, YouTube's been a little wonky from what I heard lately. Let me do something real quick. There, okay. Let's see. This mosquito is living on borrowed life or borrowed time. Wendy, they expect flurries overnight in the higher elevations. Whoa.
Jeez.
We'll
be lucky if it's below 80 on Christmas Day here.
YouTube has been bad of late. Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you take a rest for a minute, Colby? Never.
I love that response, that facial response. She just.
Yeah. That sounds like a bad idea for her.
Yeah. Legata says half my ads are all non-English. Even thought my settings were US. Snort says squirrel. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this picture. This was today. Hail, Trike, I hear you.
Colby.
I gotta show you this. Let's see. I gotta show you this.
Boink.
Let's see.
Damn it, I wasn't expecting that.
Got you into spleen, huh?
Yep.
Let's see. Come on. Well, I don't know if you've got a ice cream sandwich to test, but I do.
I do too.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it was the one that I brought up before to you
cool.
on. I went ahead and bought it.
Oh, okay. I've got one as well. All right. This was a visitor. Oh, good. He's here. Everybody, hail to the Pudgy.
Hey, Pudgy.
It's Mr. Raymond time. 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 And Sandra too. Yay! Hi, Mr.
Pudgy.
Raymond.
Hey,
Hi, Wendy.
Colby.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Pudgy. How you doing, Colby?
Hi,
don't step on that spot.
Good.
Sorry, Pudgy.
Good to hear.
Hi, Pudgy. I was being accosted by a puppy.
Boy. Two puppies.
Yeah. And remember, Trike is always in the background.
One puppy. Ah, 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 ah. Two puppy. Ah, 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 ah.
And a Trike. Of course, he's with his mommy. Snort says, hail to the trike. And Max says, Budgie! With tons of hedgehogs.
Yay!
Yes.
Hey,
So-
Wendy, can Pudgy ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, what do you call 50 bunny rabbits hopping backwards?
What do you call 50 rabbits hopping backwards?
A receding hairline.
And Pudgy is it. And Pudgy is all set to be at the kitty table today. Starting. Yep, that's a kitty table. That's kitty table worthy.
That's kitty table.
Yes. Yep. So
And remember, everybody, to subscribe to Mr. Raymond here on King Dolphin TV to learn the secrets, such as there are 10 types of people in this world, those that know binary and those that don't.
that's true. That is true. That is so true. Okay, where's a Pudgy? I know. Okay, there's a Pudgy. All right,
Where did
there's
she go?
There's Pudgy. So
Puppy
he-
Dog's like, oh, jeez, Pudgy's telling jokes again. Hide, hide.
There he is.
Find the mysterious Jimmy lady and hide with her.
One day, the mysterious Jimmy lady is not going to be mysterious here at King Dolphin TV.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so-
Although, you know
She
what would be fun? You know what would be funny, Wendy?
What?
One day, really hype it up. Jimmy's coming, Jimmy's coming, Jimmy's coming, and then and then she's just sort of out of camera view, and then we see her hand appear, and like, okay,
Yeah. With one
Thank you
finger
for coming,
sticking up.
everybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's with one finger sticking up. Yeah.
Oh, I'd see her do it. I would see her do it.
Yeah. She
And
loves to
we
do
know
that.
Where
She likes to
Pud-
throw them at me anyway.
where Pudgy is, Cobalt is. So hello, Cobalt. And
Hi, Cobalt.
Snortopoopas waves as well. Snortopoopa says, Jimmy never appears on camera. Jimmy is the smart one. Ooh. Yeah. So Pudgy
She's
is
out
at
shopping
the-
her little heart off right now. She's
Ah, cool.
yeah, she
her
stopped.
and my
she
her-
stopped
her
at
and my
the ice
aunt
cream
are
place to get a
antiquing.
slushy.
Oh,
yeah,
slushy.
They're antiquing. Her and my aunt. I have an aunt that's named Sandra, and they're out antiquing today.
Ah, okay.
So.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, she
That's
always
the
brings
start-
back a bunch of stuff.
That's the start of a horror movie. Oh, we found a beautiful antique wagon, and that's a true story. Someone went to they were up in Massachusetts somewhere, and they bought a beautiful antique wooden wagon and put it on their porch because they wanted to put their flowers in it. And every day, whenever they would wake up in the next day, the wagon would be at the end of the driveway. And it was like a half-mile driveway, so they'd have to walk half a mile down, get the wagon, bring it back up on the porch. They thought somebody was messing with them, so they actually chained it to the porch. And the next day, they found the chain snapped and the wagon at the end of the driveway again. And then they double chained it and filled it with concrete. And then the next day, they found it. The chain was fully taut. The wagon was upside down off the end of the porch. And then just randomly out of the day, out of the blue, the one day, they got a telephone call from a grandparent saying, "Hey, did you buy the wagon?" And they said,
Colby.
"Yeah, we did buy the wagon. It was from the antique store on Route whatever." And they said, "Oh, okay, that explains why all my drawers in my kitchen are upended every day, and all the silverware is on the floor. We need the wagon back." So, and then they explained about how every day the wagon winds up at the end of the driveway. And they're like, okay, so they went back to the antique store. It was a case of the one aunt or sister or grandmother, whatever, they cleaned out the house and they didn't know about it. And the whole house went catastrophe until they got the wagon back, put it back in its original spot, and then both houses calmed down. And that's the reason why, everybody, don't buy antiques.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pudgy, FKHC, with a $2 super chat. He says, well, no. Go ahead, Pudgy.
Boom!
Hey, Cheyenne.
Okay. Thank you, Max, for that super chat. Or thank you, FKHC, for that super chat. And unfortunately, and I do have to read super chats, even though they're posted like when I first put out the stream. So on my special super chats mofo section, with apologies to Doomcock. And I have another $2 super chat from FKHC 2005. And it says, well, you know what's coming. Boom.
You need
Thank
to go
you.
outside, Cheyenne.
Thank you,
Let me open the door.
FKHC 2005. And hello, Andy Masterson. How are you, sir?
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Mr. Andy.
Hello, he says. Hello, my friends. You want to come up, buddy? Just let me know. All right. Okay. Let's see. Max says, is someone practicing being a cockatoo? Okay. And let's see. Hope this story doesn't end in dysentery. And Andy says, hello, my friends. And hello to you, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Creator of of a lot of amazing figures, to include the King Dolphin, the official King Dolphin one.
You know, it'd be really cool, Mr. Raymond.
What?
All right, so you know how there's Nerf guns and Nerf blasters?
Yeah.
Ponder this a moment.
Okay.
Mr. Andy starts making unposable, but still really cool Doomcock figures, and then you can load them in the blaster, and you can shoot the Doomcock to the moon.
That would be cool.
And then Mr. Andy can make a bandolier, and then you have the Doomcock and the Mexican Iron Man and Mr. Raymond and all the other YouTube stars that he's done over the years, and you have a bandolier of Andy Masterson grade ammunition.
I like it. I like it.
With the optional compressed air tank connector.
Ooh.
So you got the normal pumpy action, pump, and then bush, and it flies across the room. But you hook it up to an air compressor, then Doomcock could wind up in the next county.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah,
that would be funny. He gets in the Doommobile. He's driving somewhere, in Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, and he's trying to get an ice cream or maybe a basket of chili fries or something. And all of a sudden, one of his figures just lands on the table from out of the blue, and he's like, "What the heck is going on here?" And it's because someone's playing with the official Doomcock Blaster TM.
I like it. I like it. Hey, Sandra, let Doomcock know we've got a great idea for a shtick. The Doomcock Mobile firing action figures.
that's the thing, everybody. So Pudgy's over in the realm of Twitch.
Mhm.
And a lot of the Twitch streamers, they have their merchandise and it's a lot of the same stuff. The little plastic figurine that you can they can stand on your desk, or you did, or maybe it's some of them do T-shirts. A lot of them do digital good patch like vocal patch and stuff like that. You know what Pudgy wants? Pudgy wants a lunchbox.
A Pudgy lunchbox?
A lunch box for the channel that and you can take the lunchbox to a convention, and then put stuff in the lunchbox or take stuff out of the lunchbox, and then here's the other thing. Okay, yeah, T-shirts are fine. Here's the problem: every time you go to the website, it says small, extra small. Pudgy's like, it's still too big for Pudgy. Pudgy can't wear the T-shirt. Pudgy needs hedgehog sized.
Oh, yeah.
But do they have hedgehog sized? No. And then whenever Cobalt used to be a human, he would find this really cool T-shirt. It's got Optimus Prime and Megatron on it and fighting, and it looks great. And it's in the Hot Topic store. Staffed by vampires and goth people. And no one wants to talk to you. And he would go in the back and where's the 3XL T-shirts? And they would look at him funny, and Pudgy be like, Cobalt, why do they have water balloons over here? And Cobalt would say, get out of Spencer's, Pudgy. No, you're not allowed in Spencer's. Pudgy's like, but they have pasta here in very weird shapes. And then the Spencer people will be like, Pudgy, we've told you you're not allowed in this part of the store. How about you go up in the front where the little horns are? And Pudgy's like, but Pudgy got hungry. And you don't want this pasta. It's for the bachelorette parties. And Pudgy's like, is that the reason why the handcuffs are fuzzy? And they're like, Pudgy, you should go over with your friend, before he gets in a fight in the Hot Topic store. And then someone comes out going, what do you mean you don't have 3XL T-shirts? Look at the people in this store. Everyone needs 3XL T-shirts. Except for the cashier, that you can see through her because she's not eating because she thinks she needs to lose weight. And meanwhile, Cobalt's like, come with me. We will go to the pretzel place where they dust it with the cinnamon sugar and the butter and now Pudgy's hungry. And then Pudgy would go with Cobalt over to the food court, and every food court, all right, it has that pizza place that starts with the S and ends in an O, and the pizza's never really that. I mean, the pizza looks good, it smells good. Pudgy's like, oh, let's get pizza, Cobalt. And Cobalt's like, they made that during the George H.W. Bush era. They just keep reheating it every couple years. And and Pudgy's like, well, it still looks good. And Cobalt's like, look how hard he has to push with a rolling knife. And Pudgy's watching it, and he's pushing it so hard that he put a dent in the wooden cutting board. And the manager is like, maybe we should make some fresh pizzas. Nah, we gotta sell these ones from before the Great Recession. And then you go over to the Chinese place, and Pudgy's like, let's get wontons. And Cobalt's like, no, we don't know when they made the wontons, Pudgy. And then everyone's making funny faces because they go over and they get the chicken and the broccoli. And Pudgy's like, okay. Is there a reason why the sauce is that color? And Cobalt's like, yeah, it's because he didn't wash the pans from last night. Let's go to the next place. Then you go to the burger place that has the big M on it, and everyone's always grumpy over there. And Pudgy's like, yeah, Pudgy, have the cookies, and we haven't served the cookies. Wow, for a long, long time. And Pudgy really used to nibble on those cookies because they were Pudgy size, and that little box would keep Pudgy busy all day long.
Yep.
And no, the burger place with the M got rid of the cookies. Why? Because they said that no one was buying them. Every time Pudgy went to the burger place with the M, Pudgy bought 10 boxes of the cookies.
10 boxes?
Pudgy cleaned them out, and they were like, "Oh wow, someone really likes the cookies." And Pudgy's like, "Yeah, Pudgy did a nice treatment." Like, "No, the machine's broken." And Pudgy's like, "Again? When are you gonna get the machine fixed?" They said, "Well, because we got one polar bear that works on the ice cream machines, and he's stuck in Georgia right now." Because his supervisor down in Florida won't authorize travel time to get to Pennsylvania, and uh-oh, but you just got a fax. Okay, fax says, Pudgy, do not speak about the travel time incident. It's not authorized by corporate. Oh, okay. Sorry, executive sales and field manager Snore the Poopus.
Sandra says, yummy cinnamon sugar pretzels.
That
Yeah,
sounds good.
and the cinnamon sugar place, they used to have big cups of the dippy icing sauce. Oh, that was always wonderful. But you know what? The last time Pudgy went to the place, they got small cups.
Ooh.
And you have to buy them separate. And Pudgy's like, why? Okay, well, you know what? If Pudgy has to buy the icing separate, how about this? Pudgy just wants to buy just the icing cups and skip the pretzels. And they said, no, you have to buy a pretzel. And Pudgy's like, but you're selling the icing separate. Pudgy wants just the icing cups. And Cobalt's like, you know, we really need to get some pretzels. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be bouncing, you know, all the way to the moon again. And Pudgy's like, that's the plan. Pudgy wants to go back to the moon. And Cobalt's like, no, we're not going back to the moon because the last time it cost a fortune, you found moon dinosaurs. Who knows what else is up there?
That's true.
Don't you remember that movie we watched about the World War II Germans on the dark side of the moon? You went to the light side. Who knows what's on the dark side?
That's true. Hey, Pudgy, I have something that you may be able to fit in, and I think you'll like this.
Oh, there you go.
There you go,
Hey!
Pudgy. And I think this would fit you.
Oh, nifty.
Yep. Yeah, let's open it. Yeah. A nice tactical.
Yep.
Yeah. We actually had this for Slapshot.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you could wear this.
Yeah, it'd probably fit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pudgy wandering around with a flat jacket, and then the groundhogs would be like, "Oh no, it's a raid! It's a raid!" And Pudgy's like, "No, Pudgy just got a nifty vest from Mr. Raymond. No, everyone, hide the evidence! Hide the evidence!" And Pudgy's like, "What evidence?" Every time Pudgy goes to visit the groundhog, it's always the same thing. Pudgy, let us talk about the flat tax proposal. And Pudgy's like, the taxes are already zero. We don't need a flat tax. Well, if we lower the taxes to zero, Pudgy's like, they're already zero. You can't go more zero than zero.
They want money back?
Yeah.
Well, Pudgy did offer to set the tax rate at -1%, and the groundhogs are like, "Oh, that's wonderful. That means we'll get money back." And then Pudgy's like, "Okay, you know what the treasury is for Friendship Town?" They said, "What? Zero? What? Why?" And Pudgy's like, "Well, we don't have any infrastructure to maintain. We don't have any payroll. You know why we collect the voluntary 1 acorn donation every couple months? Is so that we can have the big party at the end of the year. It's a donation. Donation. It's not mandatory." And they're like, "But if we lower the donation threshold, more people will donate more acorns." And Pudgy's like, "How does that work?" Pudgy is all ears. Talk to Pudgy about this. So if we lower the voluntary donation, the required amount to give is zero, to lower than zero, how do we have the party at the end of the year? And the groundhogs are like, "Well, the party just happens. We just want to save the acorns." And Pudgy's like, "Pudgy needs the acorns to plan the party." Math,
Oh,
math is stupid.
yeah. Okay. First
Mike
meme.
is complaining about something.
Yeah, I don't know what he's probably looking outside and seeing people.
Squirrel, squirrel.
Oh, yes. Let me show you. Let me show you who visited. Let me show you who visited the dolphin lair today. And thank God he was elsewhere. Thank God Trike was elsewhere.
Squirrel.
Yes. Sitting at the porch step.
We got a lot of squirrels around here. They're on our bird feeders.
Yeah. Fortunately, the second I came with my camera, he zoomed. But
Yeah.
so fortunately, I got this picture. So, yep, we're going to be seeing these critters. And then our bird baths were full of, yep, Snort says, squirrel. Yeah. So there you go, Pudgy, a squirrel with a nut.
Hey.
Okay. Meanwhile, Tim sent a... Yes, Trike, I hear you.
Go ahead, push. Push.
All right. We got this We got this security camera photo. All right. Bear breaks into ice cream. Here, Pudgy, you can say it. You say it better.
Bear breaks into ice cream store, eats until he passes out.
Poor bear probably had the runs the next day too.
Yeah. What was it? There was a Cheech and Chong thing. There was a Cheech and Chong movie. I think it was Up on Smoke 2, where he ate some burritos and then he's saying, "Come on, ice cream." Snorter Pooper says, "Cousin Fuzz." Ah, Cousin Fuzz. Huh? Okay, let's see. And there's more. Ah. All right. And there's another meme. Okay.
But she doesn't get it.
That's okay.
That's
Well,
fine.
it's
You're lucky, Pudgy.
Yeah. It's Dick Van Dyke. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
he's gonna be what?
I saw an episode of Carol Burnett show recently that he was in, and it was just so funny.
He's gonna be what, 100 soon? Or is he already 100?
I
He's
don't know
over
if he is or not.
100.
Is he now?
Yeah, and he's still chugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that Masked Voice a couple of years ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, Matt
Wasn't
Singer.
it yeah, Masked Singer. I don't
Yeah,
actually watch
they-
it. I just happened to see a thing on it.
Yeah, they put him in a big gnome costume and just wheeled him
Yeah.
out so he didn't have to move around. He just had to stand inside the costume. You know,
But
and
they
as
guessed
soon
who
as-
it was. They heard his voice. They knew who he was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the thing with Matt Singer. You know, they've exhausted all the really good, relatively unknown singers.
Mhm.
They're at the point where it's like, hey, we're gonna put Oprah inside the costume. As soon as she starts talking, it's like, okay, yeah, it's Oprah.
Oh, FKHC says he turns 100 on December 13th. Okay. Yeah. I
More
would
power
care.
to him.
Yeah. When you have preschool at 8, but have to destroy Japan at 9.
That's what happened in my house last weekend with the grandkids. Holy cow, it was just a destruction zone. A 3-year-old and almost 2-year-old.
Let me see something. Give me a second here before I do this one.
What you gonna do, Shy?
Let's see.
Yeah, Dialect Pudgy agrees. Masked Singer is nightmare fuel.
Mhm.
Pudgy remembers watching it with Cobalt. The first 3 seasons are really, really good. You know, and it was really interesting. It was a brand new concept. You know, and then they refined it. They made it better in season 2. Season 3 is where they were firing on all cylinders, and now it is.
wanna
Oh,
get down?
please, no!
You wanna get down?
Don't bring it back. And of course, as soon as that singing show gets going and everyone's happy and singing along and having a good time, then like 5 more singing shows start popping up all over the place, and then like the first 2 seasons of America's Got Talent was wonderful because it was all sorts of talent. It wasn't just singers. And now the last time Pudgy watched America's Got Talent, it was singer. Hey, magician, singer. Yeah,
There was one episode a few years ago of that America's Got Talent where the guy came in. He was Russian, but it looked like he was dancing with a real woman, but it turned out it was just him by himself with a mannequin, like a robotic mannequin. It was amazing. That was an amazing performance that he put on because everybody was surprised. He was the feet. His feet and his hands were the feet of the woman or something like that. I forget what it was exactly, but you ought to look it up.
Yeah.
Now it's funny that that the guy that had the puppets and was the ventriloquist, Terry something or other. He won. He got into the guaranteed the Vegas show, and now every so often, Pudgy still sees the signs all over the place, and Pudgy's like, he's still touring. All the humans are gone, and Cobalt's like, oh yeah, he was in downtown Pittsburgh the one time. Half of the city's flooded now, the other half is sunk from the mine subsidence. But he was playing on top of one of the buildings, and Pudgy's like, was he human? Nah, he turned into a groundhog, and Pudgy's like, oh, that makes sense. Well, what about all the puppets? Yeah, they were squirrels for some reason.
Sandra,
but he's still going.
Good. Sandra says, I took the 9-year-old to the store for sidewalk chalk. She wanted everything in the store.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Sandra bought it because she is the economic stimulus program for the state of West Virginia.
Yeah. And Dalek says, Masked Singer is nightmare fuel. Can't believe it's real. And hello, Dalek.
Hi, Dalek.
And please, let's give a happy birthday to Dalek 451, whose birthday was probably earlier this week or today or whatever. He had a birthday.
Very merry on birthday to you. Very merry on birthday to you. And a happy birthday to Dalek 451. Yay!
Yay, Dalek. Happy
Dalek.
Birthday.
And if it's not your birthday, happy birthday anyway.
What are you doing, Shy?
All right. Let's see. The birds are antagonizing. The birds are.
You know what would be really silly? You do a Masked Singer episode, and it's all dialects.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, and they're singing, all these pop songs and doing dance numbers and whatnot. And it's all the dialect voices, and then the judge is like, it has to be it has to be Christina Aguilera, and then some guy gets out and says, "Hi, how are you? I'm Nigel."
Well, being that we didn't have a show on Wednesday, we couldn't say it then, so we're saying it now, Dalek. Happy birthday.
Stay inside, Colby. It's time
Yeah.
to close the door.
All right. Let's see. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. More memes. Memes. And this one is actually rather apropos for Dalek. British after realizing Mars hasn't been colonized yet.
Hmm.
Who's this
And
one?
thank God we don't have to smell it.
Yeah. And who's this cousin, Snort? And Max says, any merry exterminations, Dalek. And Dalek and they say, celebrate. Oh, in fact, here, I think I still have into my meme safe. Let's see.
They're looking at me. That's time for their food and they know it. Let me go do that real quick.
Food.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on mute because it'll make noise.
Okay. Food. Okay, let's see. I gotta find it. I know I gotta find it here somewhere. Okay. Oh, come on, Raymond. Working.
Let's see. Snore the Poopus says it's cousin Woody. Okay.
Oh, cousin Woody, huh? All right. Hello, cousin Woody. Okay. Let's see. I know I got it here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I gotta show this one. This is a good one.
Raymond. Raymond. Early there were some cutbacks in Gotham City.
That's good. Folks, I can see him do that. I can see them do that. Except, wait. That would be pretty bad because he was a millionaire.
Well, if they would... Okay, those Volkswagen cars were all over the place. You know,
Mhm.
They were in America, they were in Germany, they were all throughout Europe. So
Mhm.
if they did a Batman episode, 68 Batman in Europe, that would sort of make sense. It would
Mhm.
still be funny though.
Yeah.
It could be worse. He could be driving a Peugeot.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Or even worse, a Fiat.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I have had my share of Fiat.
Yeah,
I
every
have
so
had-
often Fiat makes it to Great Britain, and then the British people are like, how did it make it here? And the guy driving it is like, I drove it here because we needed a bumper.
Die Fledermaus hair. Okay. Well, we're waiting on Wendy because Pudgy, I had the best dessert ever.
Boy.
Second to Sandra's cooking. Let me say that before I get stones thrown at me. I had a pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, boy. Hey!
A pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, it was so good.
Yay!
Yeah.
See, Dalek says my grandma used to own a Fiat when I was a kid. Oh, that's nifty.
Yeah. I had a Fiat. Go ahead.
Let Pudgy qualify Pudgy's joke. with the following disclaimer. Yes, Pudgy knows that some Fiats actually were kind of okay and they drove perfectly fine. The problem is that whenever they ship them over to the lands that were once known as United States, they had to do things to them, and in order to make them street legal over here, and add some stuff and put some stuff over here, and the little engines that are in those things can't handle all the safety equipment. Because over in Italy, they don't need safety equipment. You basically drive, you roll it over a cliff. You wind up back on your wheels. You drive down the next road. You roll over a cliff again, and then you wind up in Sicily. And they're like, "Hey, what are you Northerners doing down here?"
Max says you don't really own a Fiat. It's just a problem you pass on to somebody else. My first car before I went to Italy in the Air Force was a Fiat, and I totally agree, Pudgy. And I totally agree, Max. I had nothing but problems with it.
And you know what's false advertising? They say it's a Fiat Panda. There's no Panda Bear in that car. There's no Panda Bear that sells the car. There's no Panda Bear at the dealership. And Pudgy's like, "Where's the Panda?" And they're like, "Well, it's a Fiat 500 Panda." And Pudgy's like, "Okay, where's the 500 Pandas?" Or even one Panda that's 500 years old. Or 500 pounds. It does, Sorry, dude, where's the Panda Bear?
That is one of the better Chuck Norris memes.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't need a handle.
Yeah, handle? Who needs a handle?
He's just turning it around and using it as a club.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the handle is Chuck Norris. He's generating it from the Chuck field.
Oh, true.
It's not the Force.
It's the Chuck.
It's the Chuck.
That, I guess, is
There's
one of
two
the
sides
early...
of every Chuck. There's an up Chuck and a down Chuck.
I guess this was one of Batman's early vehicles, according to Tim. Maybe it's a red Panda.
Yeah, that's true, Fez.
Okay. All right. We'll see you when you come up. Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Let's see.
What can you imagine that if they ever? Well, they're not going to make it because Doctor Who is basically kaput now. But if they made a Doctor Who grill and it was a Dalek.
I'd buy it.
And the handle with the ocular crystal is how you open the grill. And like the top part is the grill, the bottom part's the smoker.
Oh,
I would do that. I would buy that.
I'd buy that. 1939 Cadillac Series 61 convertible. All right.
And then to further confuse everybody, you pull out the Dalek grill, it's smoking away. You got the hot dogs up on the top and the brisket down below, and and everything's smoking really good. And then everyone at the party is like, "Why is there a Battlestar Galactica Centurion working the grill?" By your command.
All right.
Triton's just like, "Ice cream man, ice cream man."
Oh, there's something there's a story on ice cream that I found in interesting facts that I gotta read. But we were talking about Chuck Norris holding the phaser. I found this awesome meme. This is cool. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. What about Han? Don't worry, Prince. Don't worry, Princess. I can handle a 2-bit smuggler. Actually, Jimbo, if I were you, I'd worry about Daddy. Meet the parents? I negotiate with Klingon Solo. I'm not too worried about dealing with Daddy. thought you'd get fresh with my daughter, eh, Trekkie? Oh, that's primo.
That's good.
That is primo.
Yeah, there's a cartoon. There's a cartoon, where the
Colby.
Star Destroyer, encounters the Starship Enterprise D, and it goes on the view screen, and the Captain Picard is talking to Vader, and Vader's like, "Nerd, nerd." No, we're not. Oh yeah, you're gonna talk for 10 minutes and use science terms. Oh look, I got a lightsaber.
Let's see. They may have found missing Doctor Who episodes. There's going to be some kind of announcement soon. Oh, okay.
Great. More shitty Gatwa stuff.
Oh no, not him. Not him. But there. I did a. Did you see the one where it had the I guess cosplaying Orion slave girl in the family way, and she was holding a sign saying Kirk was here.
Oh, and she's pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got a meme with Leia in the slave outfit saying Kirk was here. Oh dear, oh me.
All the new stuff has to go away. Make Doctor Who go away, make Star Wars go away, make Star Trek. It has to go away. Go away for 5
Yes,
years.
let us miss it for a while.
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
5 years, 10 years, make it go away. And even if you have to replace it with Law and Order SVU, but because that show will never go away as long as Ice-T and that Olivia lady, whatever her name is, Pudgy doesn't know, but whatever that actress is, she's turned into an Alan Alda because she now has director power over that show. So that's why Law and Order is the way that it is now, and Olivia's in every single episode. But yeah, do Law and Order, do Rescue 911, do
NCIS,
NCIS, do all the cop shows, but make all the science fiction go away, and then 10 years down the line, get them all together for one grand catastrophe of a show. Ooh. And you see the ship, and there's the Daleks, and like, it's been a long time. And and the 30-second trailer, and it shows the Daleks going to Coruscant, and they launch an orbital bombardment and destroy the main city in the Star Wars universe. And everyone would be completely and totally confused. Wait, what are the Daleks doing in Star Wars? And then the Centurions from Battlestar Galactica, they team up with the Board, and they go in and they destroy the Federation, take out every single ship, and then after everything's all really screwed up, then you throw in the aliens from Falling Skies, that TNT show, who then summon a whole bunch of zombies from Walking Dead, and then they charge towards the big forest place, and you find out that everything's on Endor, and there's all these Ewoks everywhere, and then the Ewoks get taken out, and they come back as zombies. So you got zombie Ewoks and zombies. And Battlestar Galactica Centurions going up against the Daleks, and it would be a rights nightmare, but it would be so crazy.
Yeah, don't give them any ideas. They may try it now and really screw the pooch.
Oh no, do it now. Put Ray in, put Kylo, put everybody. And then you have to, not only the Daleks, the Cybermen, and the Battlestar Galactica Centurions, and the killer aliens from V. All the bad guys, and you just wipe out all the good guys. And then once all the bad guys have won and they've taken over the galaxy, then you start from square one, and it's the ultimate evil empire. And you bring out one lone person, a polar bear,
Oh.
dressed in a Jedi outfit
Oh.
with two gigantic lightsabers, and he stands up on his back.
Two
paws and-
double-ended lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks at the evil empire and he says, "Snuffles."
Snuffles. FKHC says, no, Pudgy, there's lost episodes from the 60s that they may found. Cool.
Oh, so that would be
Just some they never aired, I guess.
Yeah.
what
Didn't
doctor
actually
would
make
be
it.
in the 60s?
Mm.
Hey, Dalek, what doctor was in the 60s? Pudgy's looking it up.
Dalek says that'd be awesome if that were true. So much of the classic era has been lost since the 60s. Tim sent Star Trek memes. I'll show those. And Gatwas are the ones we wish were not lost, but thrown into a black hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dalek loves your idea. He says, what you're describing sounds insane, Pudgy, but awesome.
Okay, Doodle says it's William Hartnell, and Snort of the Poopa says Hartnell as well.
Okay. All right. So let me.
Well, Pudgy like Dr. Hartnell.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
This is funny. Pudgy's looking at the AI summary on Doodle here. Why did Shooty Gatwa leave Doctor Who after 2 seasons? He says the role is strenuous, all-consuming job that demands intense physical, emotional, and mental energy.
Oh,
You know what? You know what, Shooty? Nobody liked you. That's the reason why.
My new Android phone has a data plan. And next, the original Google Glass.
Hey, seriously? If Doodle or Meta or any of the smart eyeglass people, if they made this, if they made the visor that Geordi wore, they would sell so many of those things because you'd have all the Star Trek fans wanting to be wanting to have the Geordi model of the smart glasses. If let's say Meta or Ray-Ban or whoever's working on like Samsung, if they hired LeVar Burton, put him in a Star Trek outfit, put the visor on, and he says, coming in 2026, the smart visor. They would sell out. There would be a 2-year waiting list. LeVar would be able to get his show Reading Rainbow reinstated instantly with everyone, and especially if it's streamed episodes of Reading Rainbow in the visor.
Mm-hmm. Do you really think I'm going to say that? Oh, man. Okay. Hold on. Before we go any further, let me add this to my list. Crouching. Hold on. Hello, Crouching Taylor. Hidden Swift. Hello, Matt G. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I got one more before going to Dalek. Oh, let's see. Computer and program. Computer, respond. Computer! That's a good one. Some of the Hartnell.
Mr. Worf's standing at his console, and he says, "Captain, we're receiving a communication. Phenomena.
No. Or Gonzo.
Colby.
Gonzo.
No.
Some of Hartnell's era and most of Patrick Troughton's eras are the episodes that are lost. They were both the 60s doctors. Okay. And FKHC. And you know what else demands a lot of time? A BM.
Pudgy was watching a YouTube video, and it was saying that there was a lady that worked for PBS, and she was a very high level PBS role, but she was worried about how history would remember news and other events, so she started recording stuff on VCR tapes. And she had like 200 VCR machines going at the same time, recording everything on television. And so whenever she passed away, her son contacted the Internet Archive, and they arranged to transfer everything. It was 4 shipping containers, the real big long ones, full of videotapes and video machines.
Mhm.
So now they're digitizing all those VCR tapes, because not only was it news stuff that she was recording like normal aerial television. So you know what? She started in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
She was using the Betamax and the big industrial ones at that time. And then whenever she got into the 80s, that's when she switched over to VCR, the consumer grade models. So, that's also when she accelerated her recording capability, because, it was a lot cheaper to record.
Mhm.
And so here's the thing. If she was doing that here in the United States, you figure there's probably a couple people that were doing the same thing over in Britain. So you have a couple private collectors that recorded television, British television in the 60s. Someone might actually have, it would definitely be grainy, but they would have, those old episodes.
Yeah. One more of the Star Trek ones from Tim. By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warban, you shall be avenged. I guess that's from Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Never saw that movie.
It was cute. I thought it was a good movie.
All right. Let's see. Hartnell was 63 to 66. Troughton was 67 to 69.
Ah.
And the only time they were both in the series together was in 73's The Three Doctors. Max says, Beta is better. And I got a joke. Ready for a joke? Okay. I got so fed up with trick-or-treaters at Halloween that I finally turned off the lights and pretended I wasn't in. My lighthouse, my rules.
Pudgy doesn't know if your computer can handle it, Mr. Raymond, but there's a game that Pudgy played. It's called The Light Keeper.
Uh-huh.
It's a horror game, and it's set at the tail end of World War I. Yeah, it was really, really creepy. And just like in the middle, he has flashbacks, and he goes back to the trench warfare.
So Snorter Pooper was getting the pit ready for that joke. Let's see. Who wants to hear 5 delicious facts about ice cream?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Especially since we're going to do an ice cream testing. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to do. If I'm going to do mine, I'll have to do it before 6, because I'll have to get ready for my sister-in-law's 50th birthday party.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it next after we do this story.
Yeah.
Sandra, could you grab the sandwich? Okay.
Can you grab the
Ice
Snorts?
cream
Snort's living at your house now.
What
Yep.
are you doing, Colby?
Let's see. Ice cream is thousands of years old. It's hard to pinpoint the exact origins of the ice cream, but treats made from snow have been popular for thousands of years. Alexander the Great and the Roman Emperor Nero were both said to have enjoyed snow flavored with sweeteners, including honey and fruit juices. While biblical passages remember the King Solomon enjoying a snow-cooled drink at harvest time. Dairy-based desserts, meanwhile, seem to have first developed in China during the Tang Dynasty, 618 CE to 907 CE. In the summer, Chinese nobility enjoyed milk ice, a treat made from milk, a rice milk paste normally used to make rice pudding and snow gathered from the mountains. Ooh, 1,000-year-old tasty treat. Yeah, let me bring this up. All right. A woman invented the first hand-cranked ice cream maker.
Yeah, she got tired of the butter and churn.
Thomas Jefferson is credited as the first known American to write down a recipe for it, but it took almost a century for someone to come up with a more efficient process of making it. And what the?
Yeah, and George Washington, he at his big plantation house, he would serve something called an orange full.
Ah.
And the orange full, it wasn't full on ice cream because, well, obviously he was in Virginia. You know, he could never get it cold enough. But it was the closest modern day equivalent is what's served at Orange Julius.
Oh, okay. In September 1843, Nancy Johnson received the first patent in the U.S. for an appliance to make ice cream. Johnson's artificial freezer included several similar components to manual ice cream makers at the time. But she revolutionized it by using a hand crank.
And never put mustard in the fridge.
Yeah. Ice cream consumption surged during Prohibition. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Let's see. There's a scientific reason ice cream doesn't refreeze well. Ice cream is an emulsion, mixture of liquids that don't normally combine together, similar to oil and vinegar, that manages to combine due to its frozen state. The small ice cream crystals that develop when ice cream is blended are surrounded by air bubbles and fat, which gives it its light and creamy texture. When ice cream melts, the molecular structure deteriorates and the ice cream destabilizes. Okay. New Zealand. Well, tell Carla. New Zealand ranks number 1 in ice cream consumption. The U.S. ranks second to New Zealand, where citizens annually enjoy an average of 7.5 gallons of ice cream per person. Vanilla is the most popular ice cream flavor in both the U.S. and New Zealand, but chocolate takes the number 2 spot, and New Zealanders strike, you can't have this. Second favorite flavor is Hokey Pokey. It's a vanilla cream base with small bits of honeycomb toffee mixed in. Okay.
Oh, that sounds good. And it helps you turn yourself around.
Yeah.
And whenever you go to the grocery store, they say, that's what it's all about.
Yep. Okay. Snort is over there. Not sure what he's doing there. Okay. And FKHC says, Mount Vernon, Oregon, orange fool. Oh, there's a recipe. Cool. All right. I have, here, let me put, oh, no, you cannot have this. He is right next to me. Okay. Not bad. Okay.
Spike's making you hit the wrong buttons, isn't he?
Yes, I am hitting the wrong button. Okay. Here we go. Whoa.
So is that just like Chips Ahoy cookies, or
Yeah,
is it? Oh,
it's-
okay.
What was the cover? What was on the box for this one?
Oreo cookie.
Oreo cookie.
No, not Oreo. It's chocolate chip. Nestle Toll House cookies.
Nestle Toll House cookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With ice cream in the middle.
Ooh.
Well, those look kind of small.
Yeah, they are. Mm.
Is it like really sweet?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Mm.
Let me go get mine.
And Dalek, it doesn't say on this article.
Well, let's see. How much ice cream on average does the United
Oh,
Kingdom?
well, that looks good.
It's doggy safe too because there's no chocolate.
Yeah. He is just, oh.
Oh. Alright, Doodle is saying that the United Kingdom consumes approximately 7 to 9 liters of ice cream per year. Wow. And as you know, everybody, 1 liter equals a mile here in the United States. So that means 9 miles of ice cream. Wow. And right now, Dalek is going, Pudgy, a word.
The official Dalek Science Council.
Well, the legal Daleks finally decided to leave Pudgy's forest. You know, they're like, okay, we've done all that we can here. All the NDAs are signed, all the legal agreements, and oh, that's a
Oh.
good idea. Rice Krispie treats and ice cream.
Yep.
Oh. Sandra, we must get next time.
Ooh,
Oh.
too big for my mouth. Mm. I think it needs to sit for a second so you can actually bite into it all. Mm.
I can't give him the Toll House cookies.
You're good, man.
Mm.
What's not to love? Rice Krispie treats and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. This isn't bad either. Toll House cookies sandwiching ice cream.
Before the Mr. Raymond show, Pudgy made a cheesecake. Pudgy made the one that you make in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So, but see, whenever Pudgy makes cheesecake, you know, Pudgy knows the recipe says, okay, you're supposed to melt the butter, and then you pack the graham crackers down, you know, to make the crust, and then you mix the filling, and you put, and, you know, so it winds up, you know, you have to dirty like 3 different dishes. So you know what Pudgy does? All right, Pudgy opens the box, dumps the graham crackers in, dumps the filling mix in, adds the milk, mixes it together, and then puts it in the cold box to set. And then, you know, yeah, Pudgy's cheesecake comes out brown, but it doesn't matter because, you know, you make it all in one dish, and then when you're done with it, then you only have to wash 1 dish, and it's really yummy.
Ah.
This is good. I'm giving this a 9.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This is
I still think the Oreo cookie ice cream sandwich is better because I'll give that a 10, but this is definitely a 9. This is really good.
about, I'd say this is a 9, primarily because you can get 3 of them in one pack.
oh.
And here is the recipe for Orange Fool.
Yeah, these are good.
Mm.
The only thing I would suggest is letting it sit out for like a minute or so or two before you start biting into it, because it's a little hard when it hits the ice cream.
Ah,
Mhm.
So you'd have to just sit on it for a minute or two.
okay.
But it's good.
I'll-
It's delicious.
The only thing with the orange fool that is problematic is the oranges part of the orange fool, because yes, Pudgy knows that General Washington, and he was also a governor of for the Virginia colony. He wasn't like a normal person with a farm,
Mhm.
So he had access to the higher end materials, and plus he also had a gigantic farming plantation, so he had plenty of cows. That's where he got the milk from.
Mhm.
But so oranges were grown in the Caribbean, so obviously because it was a British colony, it had access to all the British shipping power, shipping. Naval ships and shipping processes.
Right.
So that's where the not only the oranges were coming from. That's where all the sugar cane and the molasses for the rum came from.
Mhm.
But the oranges, that were growing naturally on the islands, they were not as sweet as what's grown today. The oranges that are all throughout the southern part of the United States.
Mhm.
The farmers, they've been working on them for 100-something years to make them as big and as juicy and orangey as possible. And then the Brazilians are like, oh, hold our orange juice.
We got lots of orchards down here.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They're starting to
Is
go
it-
away though, but yeah.
What type of orchards? Is it apple?
No, I'm sorry. Orange. Oranges.
No, oranges.
Oranges, grapefruit, and lemon.
Okay, well, yeah, that's still technically an orchard. Okay, cool. Yeah, whenever Pudgy goes visit Mama Eagle, out where her tree is, there's all apple orchards all over the place.
Ah.
You don't see those down here.
Probably because of the heat. Oranges
Yeah,
and
too much-
and grapefruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are tropical fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too hot for apples down here, I think.
Yeah.
Pudgy always used to laugh. Whenever Pudgy first came to live with Cobalt, Cobalt joked with his neighbors that he was going to plant tobacco in his backyard, and they're like, "You cannot plant tobacco in Pennsylvania. It won't work." The most northern part of the country that you can plant tobacco is Virginia, and that's pushing it.
Down here we get a lot of cotton, a lot of corn. What else?
Sorghum.
There's some grain fields down here, but mostly cotton. We do lots of cotton down here. You see a lot of cotton. And
Yeah.
a lot of orange, corn crops. One
Ah.
of my dad's best friend before he quit or retired from farming, he had corn every year. We never had to buy corn whenever I was growing up. There was always tons of corn. And cabbage. I do cabbage down here. I don't like cabbage. What are you looking for, Colby? I didn't drop any of it on the floor, honey.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Snort Poop is correct.
No
Pudgy.
crumbs.
Washington wasn't the governor of Virginia, but he was a member of the House of Burgesses before the war. Oh, okay. Thank you, Snort the Poopus, for the correction.
And
Oh, I'm
and Snort
trying to
also says
play.
the population of New Zealand is about 5.3 million. The U.S. has 340.1 million. The Kiwis really love their ice cream. Uh-oh.
Jimmy
and
just came
that's-
home with a bunch of crap in her hands.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, Max Redstone says, I
stuff for
beg
her
to
office,
differ
she
with your
says.
geographic tobacco opinion.
Oh wow.
Connecticut shade tobacco. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's I guess in Massachusetts they could grow it. Wow.
Chris, you know what the funny part is, Mr. Raymond? So Pudgy, Pudgy watched this kobold head to explain to all his neighbors that it was just a joke. He wasn't going to plant tobacco, and then and then the same car kept driving past Kobold's house every day, and was
Right.
slow at the top of the driveway and peeked around the back because they were everyone thought he was planting tobacco, and meanwhile, the way that house was, you would go down the driveway around the back of the house, and then there was a 10-foot steep hillside cliff behind the driveway.
Yeah.
Because it was a house in the Pittsburgh region.
Okay.
And then Cobalt sold that place, and then we moved to the new place, and then Pudgy built a little cabin across it in Pudgy's forest.
Yep, I remember.
Current place is much better. The hills are more rolling. And Wolf on YouTube tried.
Trike, easy. Pudgy's telling a story. Oh boy.
No,
Something's
you
got
can't
him
have
all
any ice
riled up.
cream.
Jeez.
So I'm telling you, you got to see if you can find that Rice Krispie treat ice cream sandwich. He can have some of that.
Yeah, I think I will.
I gave Colby a few bites. She liked it.
Yeah, I gave Trike.
Cyan's asleep.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of it. I couldn't give him the wow. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, I gave him a little bit of the ice cream. He liked it.
Yeah.
All right. I got
When I go to do a curbside pickup at Chick-fil-A, I
Uh-huh.
always take the dogs with me, and the girl will come out. And she's been working there forever, I think, and she'll see the dogs, and when she comes out, she'll bring
Yeah.
3 little things of whipped cream for the dogs,
Hmm.
free. I don't
Oh.
order them. She just brings it out to them.
Oh yeah. A pup cup.
Yeah, it's just whipped cream, but
Yeah.
they love it.
Oh, when we go to Dairy Queen to get our meals. When we go to get our meals, we always have to get a pup cup, a pup
Ah.
cone rather.
Yeah. Well, I always order the dogs. I always order them the little chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A whenever we go there. So they get a little cup from them, and then we
Uh-huh.
get them the nuggets. So
Okay.
there's not to love about that.
No, not at all. Especially with the dog.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Darn it.
When are you gonna take a nap? You're exhausting me.
He says, nope, not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh man.
What?
All right, so Pudgy was looking through the news. All right, so the last Rite Aid store closed, so all of the Rite Aid drug stores are completely closed now. But the thing that Pudgy says, oh man, is Hollywood movie and TV company files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Who?
So it says it's a company called Locations Incorporated. So basically, whenever a production company wants to shoot on a location, if they like Law and Order, if they want to shoot in New York City, they need to get the permits and do all the things like that. Well, a way to get around it is that Locations Incorporated They were the ones that got the permits, and they would have their own places where you could film stuff. So that's why, whenever they show New York, it's always the same, like 4 or 5 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that company has 3,000 shooting locations. They just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
And it says estimated assets $100,000, estimated liabilities $10 million.
Woof.
Dang.
Exact number of creditors undisclosed because it just filed. They're not still operate under Chapter 11, but basically what they're saying is that if this, if they can't fix their situation, television shows for HBO, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Disney, CBS, Showtime, NBC, Warner Brothers, Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, all those places will not be able to film anymore on those locations.
Wow. That's not good. That can't be good.
Let's see.
Colby, no.
Working.
Leave her alone, Colby.
Uh-oh.
Now that there's only one other dog in the house for her to harass, she harasses her all the time.
Hmm.
You
I can't
miss him
find it.
too. I miss him too, honey. I do.
I can't find it. Darn it.
Pudgy doesn't know if you saw this news story. So, there was a company that bought Radio Shack and Pier 1, like all those different store brands that declared like Chapter 11
Oh,
bankruptcy.
excuse me, Pudgy. We've got Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi 1. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Hello, Agent Pepsi 1.
Hey.
Hi,
Hi.
Agent Pepsi 1.
Sorry I'm late. We were super busy this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. We're listening to Pudgy.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently the company that bought those like Radio Shack and Pier 1 and all those companies out of Chapter 11 bankruptcy so that they could continue their operations like as an online company. It turns out they surprised everybody. They were a Ponzi scheme.
Oh.
So they were attracting new investors to pay off the old investors, and out of all those old brands that they bought, all those old brands are now tied up in a massive Ponzi scheme investigation.
Oh.
Jeez.
So Radio Shack might actually completely go away.
I miss Radio Shack.
Yeah, we lost the Radio Shack here about 8 years ago.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think we ever had one here.
Nifty dialect, yay!
So okay, so you were busy, Agent Pepsi 1.
Yeah, we were out and about today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, had a nice lunch. We did some shopping. It's just the usual stuff on a Saturday.
Ah, okay. Where'd you go for lunch?
Yeah, we went actually to Madison. We went to the firehouse.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
What'd you have?
it was really. I had this thing called the New York Steamer. I should have had that hook and ladder sub instead. But the New York
Okay, so
Steamer
you
was
went to-
nice.
You went
So
to
you went to a sub place.
Firehouse Subs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Nifty.
You're blocking me from the
So-
camera. Sorry.
He's
There.
staring into your soul.
She's trying. She doesn't know I don't have one. I'm a nerd.
God.
Oh, Firehouse Subs is the best.
Oh, I love
Oh, they are.
Firehouse.
They are awesome. Except there's like 55 miles from here,
Woof.
so we combine that with a bunch of shopping in Madison
Oh, okay.
Nah.
because that's like the high. This is like the upper end area of Jackson.
Okay.
So yeah, Jackson is nasty. Oh, Jesus, it's nasty. It's dangerous. But Madison is really nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Snore the Poopus. New York Steamer does sound suspicious.
We're
Right
lucky
now-
because the Firehouse Subs here is less than a block from the hospital.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that must be nice.
Very
Yep.
Yeah, and then I was grumbling to Stephen about the stupidity of the school board. We
Uh-oh.
have the most screwed up fall break this year. Get this. I'm off this weekend, right?
Mhm.
I have to go on Monday. I have to go on Monday for professional development all day,
Mhm.
and there are no students, and then I'm off all the way till next Tuesday.
Jeez. I
So,
want your.
I said if they would have given me Monday off, we could have went somewhere maybe.
Yeah, right.
On a little vacation.
Yeah.
But no, I gotta come to work Monday, and then I'm off, like I said, until next Tuesday.
Up,
Yeah.
Agent Pepsi 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so whenever Pudgy went to go visit Mama Eagle used to be a school teacher, so she was telling Pudgy school teacher stories. Just some of the other elderly birdies at the retirement tree, they used to be school teachers too. So whenever Mama Eagle retired from being a teacher, she went through all the paperwork and filled out the stuff, and she's at home. And it was like a couple days after retirement, she went to some clothing store. And one of the parents was like, Mama Eagle, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in school? And Mama Eagle said, I'm playing hooky. Well, that parent called the school board screaming that she caught one of the teachers out there in the day when they should have been in school. And then Mama Eagle got a telephone call from the union rep as well as her old principal saying, Mama Eagle, can you please not tell parents that you're playing hooky and say that you're retired? And it happened again another time because the lady was like she was a real stinker with Mama Eagle whenever, during her last year as a teacher. So whenever the parents said, why are you out getting lunch? Shouldn't you be at school? And Mama Eagle said, I don't have to tell you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly
And
right.
she got another
mean,
phone call
Jesus.
from the school office.
yeah, she did. And the union rep was on the line, and they're like, Mama Eagle, please tell them that you've retired. And Mama Eagle's like, okay, I will tell them. And then it happened a third time. And Mama Eagle actually said,
Cody.
I'm retired. And you know what happened?
What?
They called the school board to verify that if she was really retired.
Oh,
Oh,
That is
man.
insane.
Oh.
We're not unionized here, so that's a good thing.
Oh.
But I don't agree with the teachers' unions at all.
That
But
was one of the reasons my cousin actually retired from teaching herself. She'd been an elementary teacher for 30 years, and she got the new union stuff here in Texas. She was done with it. So she retired.
yeah, I mean there is an organization of teachers here that you can join voluntarily.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, to hell with that. I don't agree what they stand for, and they're just out for themselves.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
Well, to be
yeah.
completely fair, there's a reason for the teachers union. There's a reason against the teachers union. It depends on wherever you are in the country. So in the place where Agent Pepsi 1 is, there's no
Colby.
teachers union. There's other processes in place.
No Colby.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean that might very well be. It's just the
Colby.
school board itself, takes care of the teachers pretty well here,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean it's pretty decent. So
Well, that's good. Pudgy's very glad. Hey, where you are, is it a county-wide school district? Is it a state-wide school district, or is it like regional?
oh, that's a very good question. It is actually a city school district more than anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it incorporates it's called the Vicksburg Warren School District, and incorporates Vicksburg and Warren County, but not all of Warren County.
Hmm.
But then again, basically all of Warren County is Vicksburg. So
Ah.
it's just kind of weird. It's basically
Okay,
maybe a 20-mile radius from Vicksburg. But
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's the same way. Whenever Pudgy would go visit Pittsburgh, you draw a big circle and boom, Pittsburgh school.
yeah, I mean, and the school district basically gets their funding from the state,
Ah,
and we are considered state employees.
Oh, okay.
cool.
Um.
So whenever it snows, you're responsible to shovel.
Yeah, but you know how many times it snows here? I mean, last year it didn't snow at all. I mean, there were some snow flurries, but it didn't snow at all. The year before that, I don't think it snowed the year before that. But in 2021, we were out of school for like a week because we don't have any snow plows, and it iced and snowed, and it was great. It was so great. I remember being at home. It was on a Sunday afternoon. I remember being at home and a coworker called and she said, "Hey, Tasha, we won't have school tomorrow." I said, "What are you talking about?" And she said they closed down because of the snow. And sure enough, it started snowing on Sunday night to Monday. And on Monday they called, they're closed on Tuesday. And on Tuesday they called, "We're going to be closed the rest of the week." So
That
it
was like
great.
Texas that week in 2001. Texas
that's
had to
exactly-
completely shut down.
Yeah, that was exactly that same snow, that same storm system.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas gets one inch of snow and the entire state has to shut down.
Take care, Max.
Well, the state of Texas is big enough that it doesn't have to snow everywhere, but it
That's
did. It
Take care,
snowed
Max.
everywhere.
Bye, Max.
He's got to go do
Bye.
some
Later,
shopping.
Max.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
F-
take off in a minute too for my sister-in-law's 50th birthday party.
All right. And take care. Hello, SP4H.
Happy
Hey,
birthday to her.
SB4H. Oh,
What?
yeah. Her birthday's actually tomorrow, but she decided that she didn't want to do anything except lay around on her 50th birthday, so we're doing the party tonight.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
So whatever.
Yeah.
It's her birthday.
Yeah. Well, Wendy, you take care.
Yep.
Bye, Wendy.
Take care,
Bye.
guys. I love you guys so much.
Love you too.
I'll see y'all. See y'all
See ya.
next
Be
week.
safe.
Bye bye.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, because it is Mr. It took me some doing. So thanks for talking. Thanks for helping me out and giving me time to find this. But here is our splash page for the occasion of Dalek's birthday, which was Wednesday the 1st. There we go. Celebrate. Celebrate.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Dalek. There we go.
Happy birthday, Dalek.
Happy
It was the
birthday.
first. It was the first, but we weren't here, so we might as well just wish him a happy birthday today. And there we go. We got to celebrate. We got Snort in a hat. We got Dalek in a hat. We got a bunny popping out of Dalek. We got King and Queen Dolphin. We got Pudgy. We had Slapshot. We need a trike on here. And we got Cobalt, Bald Eagle. Yay.
Yay!
I remember when we did this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
October is going to be interesting.
Oh.
So, Stephen and my anniversary is coming up, or not the wedding anniversary, but the engagement
Yeah.
on the 10th. So that'll be
Oh,
good.
wow. Nice.
Yeah, and then on the 30th, it's my sister's birthday, but she's celebrating on Friday the 31st.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Halloween.
So I am planning on taking those days off.
Ah.
And and she always has, she always had a costume party.
Mm. Cool. Well, mine is the 28th, and we'll tell more about it in just cuz, but mine's on the 28th, which is a Tuesday. So we will celebrate on the 29th.
Strikes is the 21st.
Oh, Trike's on the 21st too. Yeah. So yeah. So yes, October is a good month.
Yes, it is. And I told my students yesterday, I said, look, y'all, I said, I want y'all to have a great fall break, but when we come back, we have 5 weeks. Then we have Thanksgiving. Then we have 2 weeks and a week of testing. And I want to exempt all of you. So when we come back, we're closing in on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then half the school year is over.
Woof. Yeah. And the 18th is 4 years of King Dolphin television.
Hey,
Yeah. So, man.
Yeah, man, it's just going by so fast.
Yes, it is.
It
Yes,
is
it
way,
is.
way too fast.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
this Christmas will be pretty cool. Steve and I are looking for a flight to Germany again.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to go last year, but it was just so incredibly expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this year, fingers crossed.
Maybe you could pack in a suitcase a little hedgehog and 2 dolphins.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where would I put?
We've been thinking about going to Germany ourselves.
Yeah, but where would I put my winter clothes? I don't you all in the suitcase.
That's true.
I mean, it's like this. I mean, I have my suitcase, and he
Yeah.
has his, but
Mhm.
like half his suitcase is full of my stuff.
Wait a minute. How did you get his half of it? How did you appropriate half of his suitcase?
I mean, that's what girls do sometimes.
Ah.
They just
it's
take
Oklahoma.
things.
It's Oklahoma state law.
It's like I told him that he whines about that the bathroom is cluttered with my things. I said, that is what happens.
Well, that's the reason why you have the Agent Pepsi 1 bathroom, and then you have Mr. Agent Pepsi 1 bathroom. And then that way, Mrs. Agent Pepsi 1 can take over half of his bathroom anyway, because her bathroom is lonely.
Ah.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing goes with his closet. So, why does he need all that space? I need that space.
Snorter Pooper says, "Oh, add a polar bear in it too."
Oh my goodness.
Well, he doesn't have a big space requirement because he's got his uniform. So
Yeah.
I guess that's okay.
But the funny thing is he keeps his uniforms in the hallway closet.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, that's where he hangs them. And I said, you know what? At first I thought that was kind of strange. We moved down here because when we were in Children's, we had much bigger closets in the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And, I thought about it. I said, this makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't get crumpled. They're the tall bar where you can hang the things on.
Yeah.
So, and for me, it's just, basically, at school I wear whatever I want to wear, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I had been thinking about coming in scrubs, but I said no. That's just too much. That's not me.
Oh, you could do it for Halloween.
Yeah, but the thing is, there comes a time, the students are probably going to. Well, I'm not going to be there to begin with,
That's
but
true.
but the students, normally come dressed up,
Hmm.
but there have to be some adults.
Nah.
There have to be some adults.
Just put a hedgehog there.
So
I think Pudgy would keep order, right, Pudge?
Yep,
I
yep.
bet you.
Let's see. Dalek said, I have now eaten my pizza and garlic bread. Now going to have the leftover pieces of my chocolate birthday cake. Yum.
That sounds good. I mean,
Okay.
there was something I was going to ask Darlick anyway. I want to know what that British dish is. It's like there's a special name for it. It's like a stuffed pepper with like hamburger meat and like a brown sauce. Very very similar to the Mexican dish with all the onions. Any ideas?
I don't know. I'm sure Dalek can. Pudgy had to take off. Take care, Pudgy. He's going to hang out and chat. So hang
Hi,
out here.
Pudgy.
Take care, Pudgy. It's been good to have you here. All right. So it's just Trike.
He is loud today.
He is. He is. And Snort's saying, no.
Hey, guess he was not hanging out with me.
Huh?
Guess he was not hanging out with me.
Let me guess. Dipsy.
Dipsy is in Steven's little office.
Oh?
He's playing a video game and she's probably under the desk with his feet.
Well, at least he's not terrorizing you.
That's true. He knows better.
Well, when we were doing the cookie test.
Uh-huh.
When we were doing the ice cream sandwich test.
Right.
I had Toll House cookies. And hello, old man bird. How you doing? Who says, Carla Burton, where are you? And she hasn't been coming over here lately.
Yeah, you know what? I have not seen Carla in a long time. I haven't seen her here. I haven't seen her on Friday Night Frolics.
Yeah, you got to, you've got the you've got the time difference because she is in that time warp known as New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, sure enough, but normally, I mean, she used to come here and there.
Yeah, we were wondering about you yesterday on Frolics.
Yeah, I went outside. Stephen was calling me, and he had the chimenea going.
The what?
I went out the chimenea.
Okay.
He was burning some wood outside on the patio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I sat with him for a little bit, and we got to talking, and it's probably about 45 minutes I was out there, and I said, I am so tired.
Ah.
And I just went in, and I closed my eyes. I laid down on the bed, and I closed my eyes, and I was gone with like 2 minutes. It was just like that. It was just, that weird feeling you get right before you fall asleep? It's like everything turns.
Yeah.
It felt just like that as soon as I closed my eyes.
So okay. So just donked.
Yeah, I mean it was a long day yesterday. I finished all my grades.
Oh, good.
I did grading. I had the my honors history class had they have essay tests. So they had a major exam Tuesday. I finished grading that, and then I had some makeups. I finished grading those, and it takes forever because you have to grade, and then you have to do correction, then you have to give hints to how to do things better, and this and that, and it's the stuff you don't have to do in college, but you have to do in high school.
Yeah.
It just takes a long time. It probably take me, I guess 6 or 7 hours to grade everything. So, I mean, that's a long time for it's only 25 students. It just takes, it takes forever.
Ah.
So all the grades are in, everything is done.
Okay. Cool.
And hopefully I'll have some more time now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta put this out there. While Trike is barking. Trike.
What is he barking at?
I don't know. I don't see him he's trying to go outside.
He might have to tinkle or something.
Hold on a second. I gotta check. What?
I have opened that door for him multiple times.
Well, maybe he needs Daddy to do it. Please stand by.
Okay, standing by. Let's see what's here. Yeah, you folks in the chat, just that you know, this is the voice. This is the voice of the High Command. You have all been enlisted in King Dolphin TV. And Trike wants you to know to hear him now and to remember him later.
Yeah. No, yeah, I had to push him out. But Sandra said, he just wants to bark. And Tim, FKHC 2005, says, with a $2 super chat, he says, can I get a you know what here, brothers and sisters? Sure you can, but only one. Boom. There. This is the voice of the high command. Yeah, Trike. Yes, Trike. Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, I have something for you all.
What?
I saw a video on YouTube this morning.
Yeah.
It is about forgotten 1990s science fiction television shows.
I saw
And there's some shows that I have never even heard of.
Well, do you have the link? I know I can't put it on, but
yeah, I'll send you the link. There's one called The Divisional Bell. Has anybody heard about that one? Or
I
the
have
Division
not.
Bell?
I have not. Huh.
Yeah, it's basically this alternate reality thing.
I don't know. That one I've never heard of. And hello, Old Man Bird, who says he needs an ice cream sandwich.
I do too.
You know, you ought to try next week. You ought to try the taste testing with us.
I should.
Yeah. Hello, Queen Dolphin.
Wait a minute. Next week?
Yeah.
We may not be back. We're planning to go see my sister in Conroe.
Well, we can. We've been doing this on an ongoing basis, so we can always make adjustments.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because Stephen is off next week as well. Because he's not actually flying until, Jesus, it's this week. He has training in Memphis.
The recurrence.
Yeah, and he's not gonna. It's something about he has to go into a simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's not. Then he's not flying until the following week on like a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But we're planning on going over to Conroe. So
Well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, that would be cool. You, me, and Wendy doing an ice cream sandwich taste testing.
oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, if I can get some mint chocolate chip ice cream cookies.
Mm. This I found really cool. To bless your timeline in this spooky month, here's Christina Ricci, who played Wednesday Addams, dressed as Morticia Addams. Wooba dooba dooba. Wow.
What?
That's Christina Ricci from the Addams Family movie. On the left, that's when she played Wednesday. And then there's her now as Morticia.
Oh my God.
Wow. She'd make a great Morticia.
Yes, she is. Oh my God. I mean, she is very skinny.
Yeah.
Because Wednesday Addams in the movies, she was not necessarily, she was not necessarily small.
No. Fez is here. Hey, Fez.
Hello.
How you doing,
Hi.
Fez?
Hey,
Well, my leg still hurts just a little bit from cleaning the gutters and climbing the
You
ladder.
know the perfect cure for that?
What?
Slam a hammer on your hand, and you won't
That is
know
not-
you're hurting in the leg.
Too late.
Mr. Fez, I am going to get Raymond for this. This is not funny.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? I mean, just my advice to you. Something that well, I mean, I'm not going to go clean these gutters anyway. My husband would, but something that saved him. We put up these gutter grates 5 years ago.
Yeah.
After we moved in here, we have not cleaned the gutters once since. They are clean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got that too.
Yeah, I would like to have the money to do that. But, yeah, we're just up country, and we've got trees all over the place, so they clog up now and then.
Yeah, that is the problem. That is the problem, even with those grates, if you've got nothing but trees.
Yeah.
We have trees all around the house,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have an issue with it.
Yeah.
In fact, we have pecan trees that have those little things that drop everywhere, and even that doesn't clog them.
Oh, the little helicopters.
Oh God!
That's oak. I mean, it's like these long dangly things.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in terms of expense, we went to Home Depot and you just bought the grates, and I want to say for the entire house and along the carport, it was a little over $200.
Oh wow, that's not too bad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to was it Harbor Freight? I think he went to Harbor Freight and bought these self-tapping screws.
Yeah.
And he just drove them right into the gutters to secure the grates.
Yep. Nice.
So, I mean, it was like, I don't know if you have like a 2-story house or something, which I mean, I would be scared to get on the ladder, but.
Well, it's 1 story on top of the foundation, which is down where I am right now. And
okay.
It's a modular home on foundation. But the front part doing the gutters is much easier because we have the deck from end to end, and I can just climb up the ladder there. The back of it, I'm going to let that go till tomorrow because the sun has gone down and there's no way to set the ladder on the one corner because there's the corner of the house and then immediately the hill starts. So there's no way to really safely set a ladder in the dark without setting up a whole lot of 2x4s, which I don't really want to do right now.
don't
You know,
feds don't do that. I mean, be safe.
yeah.
Yeah, be
But
safe. I mean, look, we want you around a long time.
Yes,
Just
we
be
do.
I
safe.
appreciate that. Thank
Yes,
you.
we do.
But
But
So is it just a strain? Is it just a strain on your leg, or?
well, I've had trouble with my legs for a few years, straining this and straining that.
Yeah.
And one of the things I did when I was working on that locomotive at Steamtown, they have what they call a car mover, which
Mhm.
is a pole with the on the foot of it. It's actually like a foot. There's an ankle joint, and you stick it behind the wheel. You pull down on it, and it'll lever the locomotive forward about an inch and a half, depending on the size of the driving wheels. It doesn't move them fast or very far, very fast, but it's effective.
Ah.
And they had two of them. One is regular length that you can reach up here and, pull down, back up, pull down. And the other one is much shorter. And I was using my right leg on that one. And that screwed up the whole upper leg for about a year. And, you shouldn't be moving a 10 or 12 ton locomotive with your leg. That just don't work right.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
But, other bits and pieces and accidents and falls and, just general abuse.
yeah.
And then all that after leading pretty much a sedentary life for, quite a while anyway.
Yeah.
So the muscles ain't used to it all.
Nope. That's why you work out. That's why you
Yeah.
at least get a bike.
Yeah.
Agent FK4H FKHC. God.
Yeah.
Has more memes for you, and these are particularly for Agent Pepsi One.
Yeah, that Christina Ricci one that you just had up with the older version, supposedly, of her.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pictures. Is the grown up Wednesday
Yeah.
in that, right down dress,
Mhm.
very décolleté.
And of course, old man is snorts saying all grown up. Old man is saying, who's thinking about making babies now? And Agent Pepsi One put him in his place.
Mhm.
All right. And let's
You know,
see.
hey, I have to admit though, I kind of like that dress she was wearing.
Oh
Although,
yeah.
although I am not big enough on top to pull
Ah.
it off properly.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds like a wager to me.
I think that's going to be a no.
Yeah. Oh
No,
dear.
that is not that. Roads in Mississippi are actually pretty good. Roads in
Yeah,
Louisiana
that's more of
suck.
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Hey, true enough, if you take I-20, from going from Vicksburg West to Louisiana, it is really, really bad in places, especially
Wow.
Shreveport. As soon as you get into Texas, it is like smooth as glass.
Mm.
So
Nice.
roads in Louisiana suck.
Yeah. You know who had great roads was Florida. And this is going back a few decades to the late 70s. But they were paving their roads with seashells mixed into whatever the full mix was. And boy, were those roads nice. Never a pothole, nothing like that. In Scranton, you can take a coal mine tour just by driving down Spruce Street because the potholes are about, 4,000 feet deep.
Don't you?
I saw something recently about something like that, about paving mixes. It was on YouTube. It was on YouTube. Because it just came up in my feed, and I knew that in the 60s and 70s they used to put asbestos into the road mix.
Oh boy!
Yeah, and they said because it binds, it doesn't bother you.
Yep.
They said the roads were phenomenal because of it.
Yep. Well, that's one of those things. I mean, asbestos, if you get it wet and keep it wet, it's not going to bother you. It's when it dries out and breaks that the stuff gets into the air.
Mm.
But it had so many benefits to it. And, the one downside was, death. But it's one of those ironies. You've got all the music you want, and now you can't dance because it'll kill you.
Yeah, but I mean, they use asbestos in stupid things. They were like cigarette filters.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And,
I mean,
brake pads for the longest time were made with asbestos.
Yeah.
What got my grandfather, he grew up basically in the roundhouse on the railroad, and all the lagging on the steam locomotive boilers was asbestos up to one point. So, he made it to 78, but still, it put a hurting on him.
Yeah.
Toward the end.
Yeah, but another thing is that a lot of that, what's it called, mesothelioma or mesothelioma?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that is people back then used to smoke a lot, and in fact, they smoked like chimneys, and it's a lot of the smoking and the asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like this name, Springtime in Mississippi.
Okay, I mean, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Although there are more trees around, by the way, unless of course you go in the Delta.
Yep.
I like this one. Mississippians be like, it's only a category 1.
Yeah, that's what I say too. I mean, there's a breeze coming.
Yep. Yeah, you say hurricane around the Wyoming Valley here, and people automatically go, "Oh my God, we're going to get flooded again." And ever since '72, the Hurricane Agnes, and we've had hurricanes since then. We got flooded again in 2011 and 2012. Thank God, Dad moved us all up to a mountain back in '89, so we missed the worst of that. But yeah, it makes people a little nuts.
I mean, there was that storm up in the Northeast. What was it called? Hurricane Sandy, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sandy.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I remember hearing this, seeing like documentaries. Oh, the Superstorm Sandy. I mean, this thing was not a superstorm. This was barely a Category 2 hurricane. I mean, don't make me laugh at this crap.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It wasn't the storm that was so bad. It was the accumulation of the rain and the runoff.
Yeah,
and that's what flooded us here.
Yeah, but we get that too. Every hurricane, we get that. I mean, we get 60 inches of rain here a year without the hurricanes.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Oh my God, it's a superstorm and this and that. Oh, it's so terrible.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, bad news sells advertising for the Weather Channel.
That's true.
But I have seen thunderstorms that are stronger than a Category 2 hurricane.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, because there was a time in the mid-'90s with the fire companies, we were going out all the time on these storms because trees were being blown over into houses. And I haven't seen that since then. Well, there was the tornado in '98 at Lake Erie. And that really was a nasty one. 2 dead. And either side of the firehouse, there were trees down, so we couldn't get the trucks out. We didn't have one bloody flashlight that was working in the whole firehouse. Needless to say, that got taken care of quickly. But they were actually ferrying people across the lake because of all the trees down on the causeway to get them out of the houses and across the lake to someplace that was, safe. But we took the brush truck around the lake a few days later, and you're looking at some of these places, the one wall is right off the house. And on the second floor of the one, there's this woman, the kitchen's still there, the table's still there, and she's putting away her china or whatever, dinnerware. But it was very surreal. And, all this time we've been told since I was a kid, the mountains will break up any hurricane, tornadoes you got. Don't you believe it? We've had a few nasty ones in Wilkes-Barre and around here. It's not like it used to was.
But
And now we've got the
birthday boy
exterminator himself, Dalek 451.
How you doing,
Hi,
buddy?
everybody.
Hey, Dalek, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good that now that I've finally had something to eat.
Oh,
Food is good.
Pizza and garlic bread.
Oh, I love garlic bread.
Oh, I love
good garlic bread on Texas toast. Oh my God!
And chocolate cake. Don't forget the chocolate cake.
Oh, can't forget the chocolate cake.
Dalek,
Party at Dalek's house.
Yep.
I am coming to your house.
If you can find where I live now.
Yeah, we got to get across the.
That's okay,
in case
Dalek.
you didn't know, in case you didn't know, Agent Pepsi One, I've actually moved out of my parents' house now. I live in a small flat now, and not that far away from them.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, but don't you worry. The secret agent, I have my ways.
Let's see.
Complete surveillance.
Hello, fan outsider.
Hey there.
So that
And Raymond,
the cake was left over from your birthday festivities.
Yes, it was. There were two pieces left, which mom gave to me after she cut it into 6 pieces for us all to eat after we got back home. After we got back to their house, but after my little day out for my birthday. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And I've just eaten them both.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah.
I had
2 pieces of cake, not just one.
Oh, today I just had, or last night we went out and we came back for dessert. We took pumpkin cheesecake, 2 slices,
nice,
from our restaurant, and I'm like, oh, it was so good, so decadent, so rich, yummy. And because Sandra doesn't like pumpkin, I got to eat them both. Whoa, Sam Outsider says, Sandy messed up my area in central New Jersey. Like 30% of the trees and half the telephone poles went down.
Yep. Yeah, it was a nasty storm. But, yeah. Oh, Raymond, I got some good news.
Oh, okay.
I just got off the phone with my brother Jody.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 weeks left of radiation and 2 more chemotherapies.
Oh,
and he's actually feeling stronger than he did before the radiation.
Oh, that's good.
And, he says that's supposed to make you, really be tired and lose a lot of energy. He says he's feeling better than he did before. And
great.
The tumor behind the jaw is shrinking. The one under the chin hasn't done anything yet, but, 2 weeks more to go. So, and a couple of chemo visits left.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, that's great.
Everybody keep a good thought for him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
What's his initials?
JLN.
JLN. Please put a JLN out there to show that we're thinking about him. We're thinking about him, and we want him to get better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'd like to get him on the show one day.
Sure.
Yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot of YouTube or anything.
Well, yeah, bring him on. Just let me know. Being called Sandra is saying, doing okay, just cold and being antagonized by a dog. Cleaned and cooked a pumpkin today. Still got to peel and puree it before going to bed.
Ooh, I got to write that down, pumpkin. And I mean it this year.
Yeah.
I hate pumpkin pie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, you don't know what you're missing, Agent Pepsi One. Pumpkin pie is the best.
Ooh, yes. Especially fresh pumpkin pie.
And I'll tell you what, I was kind of concerned about the it being in a cheesecake, but oh my God, it was awesome.
Yeah, I can
totally
imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you like pumpkin pie, Dalek?
I can't say because I've never eaten pumpkin pie.
Okay,
I don't think I've ever eaten pumpkin at all. To be fair.
Okay.
So
pumpkin itself is.
I can't say if I like it or dislike it.
Okay. Yeah,
it's a very, very nice kind of spicy taste. Not hot spice, but just it has flavors and really nice.
I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if you can actually get pumpkin pie anywhere here. I mean, sure, this is the UK. We're known for baking pies, but pumpkin pie? No, I don't really think so. I mean, I think you'd have to really look for it to find it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dalek, I got a question. Hey, are pumpkins native to the UK? I don't think they're native.
That's probably a good
to
question.
Europe at all.
I
think they're North America. They're native to North America.
I mean, we certainly. We must have. We must grow pumpkins here at least, because just like like you in America, we definitely see pumpkins around Halloween. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they might have a pumpkin pie mix.
Some people must.
I'm looking now.
Whether they're native to here, I have no idea.
Yeah, Europe does have a lot of squashes and gourds and things.
Yeah.
Same thing, only completely different and big and round.
Mm-hmm.
They're like huge orange circles.
Sandra's giving us some. Sandra's giving us some confirmation in the chat.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, off to the pit with you.
Again?
Yeah.
I'm getting too comfortable there.
I like this. Sandra says, hi to Steven. Glad to teach you. We can always live stream it. Oh, that would be great. A cooking with Sandra and Agent Pepsi One.
Dun, dun, awesome. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God. My ineptness will be on full display.
Yeah.
If it could be screwed up, I can do it. Oh.
Yep.
Sandra hates pumpkin, but she does make it for those who like it. Let's see. Well, get on a BOAC flight here to the colonies and have pumpkin pie.
Yes.
It's actually the other way around.
Fish doesn't come into this
across the sea.
Fish doesn't come into the into this house.
In the US, are pies considered more of a dessert than a savory dish?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a dessert here.
Yeah, the only one really that isn't is like a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
That is considered a meal.
Yeah,
Right.
or pork pie or something like that.
Well, it's a mix. Well, it's definitely a mix of both here, because we have the usual things. We have apple pies and probably
Oh my God, an
rhubarb
apple
pies
pie.
and
Yeah,
blackberry
Cherry
pies and
pie.
things like that. We have
Cherry
dessert
pie.
pies, sure, but we also have lots of savory pies: steak pies, pork pies, chicken pies. Yeah. Over here, pies are definitely both savory and a dessert.
I had wondered what a savory was. I kept meaning to ask you. I never did. But it sounds really good.
Something that's savory is just something that is what you eat for your main meal. It's something that has.
It's an entree.
Usually
we would call it an entree, John.
Yeah. You might have something you might have meat in it usually.
Yeah, so we'll probably call it an entree.
I mean, interestingly enough, I mean, the only ones like that here in the South would be the chicken pot pies, and I have never ever been a friend of that. I find the texture just revolting, but I mean that's okay. I mean, if you like them, that's perfectly acceptable. It's just I'm not a friend of any of those.
And different regions make them different ways.
Yeah, I mean exactly. And you know what I really miss over here. When I was in Germany, they had these wonderful cakes. And here you only get these layer cakes. I mean, they're nice too, but I want like a German cake where there's like a glazing on top with like strawberries and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, something like that. If I could make something like that, but I'm just gonna look at pictures because I know my limitations.
Yep.
And that is beyond me, way beyond me.
You got to find a place up here in Pennsylvania out towards Penn Dutch country. And if it was made in Germany, they'll make it here.
Well,
I mean, Penn Dutch baked chicken. Oh my God, it is so good. Unbelievably good.
Oh God, I'm getting hungry again.
Hopefully I can, we make our way to Germany this Christmas because I think I'm gonna gain some weight. I can go to one cafe to the next. Oh my God! Oh, I want those cakes.
Snorted Poopus says walrus pot pie is nom nom, and he likes steak and kidney pie.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah.
Sandra doesn't like pot pies. The crust is soggy. Yeah, I'm kind of ambivalent.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And Sandra's
we get a flaky crust up here.
Sandra said I have a German cookbook for when they lived in Germany.
Yeah.
Let's see. More memes.
Yeah. Oh, and a question for Agent Pepsi 1.
Okay.
What would be the German for Batmobile? Would that be Fledermauswagen?
You would say that, however, because it comes from like a movie, you would call it actually Batmobile.
But
I mean, Fledermauswagen would be the the proper term, but you would call it a Batmobile. Because Batman it's not the Fledermausmann, it's still Batman.
Oh, okay. I like this one. Mississippi. Literally Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement.
Yes, I'm sure it does if you can't even spell Mississippi correct.
Tim. I'm not saying it's hot in Mississippi, but 2 hobbits just threw a ring in my brick backyard.
Let me tell you this: the devil himself said he won't come to Mississippi in the summertime.
Nice.
Freshly enlisted after a 6-year contract. I can relate.
Oh Oh, my Army days are coming back to haunt me.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I got to start working out when we're going to do the when I'm going to do the Veterans Day. That's going to come fairly fast.
Yeah.
That
is coming up.
Yeah. So all the towns upstream deepened and widened their brook stream. So my former town, they built more apartments and condos near 2 feet wide by 3 feet deep streams. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
SP4H. That was me after my first tour in Minot.
Oh my God, I'm not going there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was my first tour in Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I've been to Minnesota one time. I had one time changing planes in Minneapolis in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The door opened. The door opened on the plane, and there was like this gust of wind that came in. And I'm going, oh my God! It was like 30 below outside.
Yep.
Oh yeah. My first year there, I had taken my dad's truck. I took my dad's truck out there, and I had to pick up a friend because her car wasn't working and she needed to get to work. So I was going to pick her up, and I got to the parking lot. It was about 20 below, and I get in the truck. I start turning the key. Nothing. I started again. Nothing. I one more time. I rev it. Nothing. I look outside of my truck, and there was a big pool of oil. I blew a rod in 30 below zero.
Oh,
Not good.
Yeah. We had to get a brand new engine in.
Yep.
That sounds expensive.
It was. And when you're a junior, when you're only a two-striper, it's very expensive.
I so understand. But let me tell you something. When I heard that plane had to change in Minneapolis, I want to say it wasn't a regional jet. I want to say it was a DC-9.
Yeah.
And it stopped, and we had to walk into the terminal, and it wasn't a jet bridge. And it was so cold, and I was not properly dressed. Let me put it that way. I was not properly dressed, and I was freezing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the kind of weather where a brass monkey starts singing soprano.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta tell you is we came from Dallas direct.
Oh.
It was like 85 degrees in Dallas. And I was like cute for my husband. And it was just, oh my God, it was so cold. And it wasn't much warmer in the terminal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably like 60 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so happy to get on the next flight.
Yep.
What was okay? 3 more memes. Tim is okay. Here is. All right. Oh, Tim. Army and Air Force shocked at what the real military looks like. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be hearing right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to hear in the background what a proper response.
Go Army.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. Go Army.
Yeah, that's what she's going to say. U.S. Air Force obstacle course. Yeah, maybe.
Beat Navy.
That's about it.
Go Army. Beat Navy.
Yes. The Army always beats Navy.
Only on an Air Force base does one do arts and crafts.
True.
I can't argue with that. Army field, Air Force field. Yeah. Oh, I gotta say, when we went to the opening of the Legion Post last Saturday,
Yeah.
it was raining. We had it, yeah, it was raining. Fortunately, I was smart enough to take rain jackets. So we had the rain, and the one veteran said, this is almost like army training. All you need is
Okay.
MREs.
Yep.
And then somebody comes in who was formerly Air Force, and he said, this would probably keep us from going to the golf course. I said, oh dear. You had to
Golf.
say that. Keep us from going to the golf course.
Yeah,
Yep.
all I can tell you when I took my basic in Sandra too, up at Fort Knox, those hills, heartbreak, agony, and misery. Air Force people would have died. They would have said, "I quit."
Yeah.
Those hills.
Well, that's like up at the sub-base at Groton. You got your physical training up there by going to the enlisted men's club because it's way up on the top of a hill and you don't have a car.
And Tim agrees with me. He's not wrong about that. Yeah, the base I was in Germany was the only one I've ever seen where the golf course is at the end of the approach end, the departure end of the runway.
Yeah. So you got to time your tee off just right to catch the slipstream of a C-130 that will carry your ball all the way to the hole.
We didn't have C-130s. We had F-4s.
Well, whatever works.
We had F-4s and then F-16s. And you had to be very careful when you try a drive if an F-16 was coming with those big vacuum cleaners on the bottom of their noses.
Yeah, you don't want to get hauled in front of the captain's mast.
Yeah.
Or whatever they call it in the Air Force. Disciplinary thing.
Yeah, that would be very bad and expensive.
Yeah, because you teed off into an aircraft engine and blew it apart.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, but
the pilot wasn't happy.
And
he landed in a sand trap.
Oh, and a lot of chip shots. I only played golf maybe twice in my life. One of them was on that golf course. And I think I lost 3 balls to the ammo dump. The ammo dump is right next to the golf course, too.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but nothing's going to happen if you tee off into the ammo dump. I mean,
true.
Nothing's going to happen
well,
there.
It depends if they're cleaning detonators that day.
No, nothing's going to happen at all. You know, but I tell you something, though. I had to deliver when I was in Germany. I delivered this, well, some people in the squad I was with had to deliver these parcels to this ammo dump, and there was like a special area that you couldn't get near. It was like behind like three fences, and that was guarded at all times. So I have a good idea what was in those bunkers.
Yeah, the coffee machine.
yeah, or maybe nerve gas or nuclear weapons.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the coffee machine is most important.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Yep, it's...
Of course, the one air base I want to get to someday is in England. It's called Rendlesham Air Force Base. Yeah, and apparently there was a U.S. a UFO thing there at one time.
Huh.
Yeah, in 1980, that's a really famous one. That was at Rendlesham.
Yeah. And I guess that's in the east of England, more or less. Whereas my family comes from the west of England. So I'm not sure if there's a relationship there or not.
Hmm.
But would be interesting to see it.
Rendlesham?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called RAF Bentwater, I think.
Oh, Bentwaters.
Yeah,
Something
the
like that,
Rendlesham
yeah.
Forest. It's
Yeah,
in Rendlesham
Bentwaters.
Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that base has long been closed or given back to the Brits.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. See, they had to go and end the Cold War and cut all the military
I
bases.
know. Yeah, there's only two major bases now in there's only two major bases in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lakenheath and Mildenhall.
Yeah. Yeah, because even the sub base at Holy Loch is gone, and that was the reason I went into submarines, was I wanted a free trip to Scotland.
Ah. SB4H says, I was at Lakenheath. Didn't see nothing weird, but then I was likely not sober.
Ah.
Hey, I mean, there was a thing on YouTube I saw recently. There is this YouTube broadcaster. Her name is something Gomez, and she talks about UFOs.
Yeah.
And she has some really interesting. She has some very interesting videos. And one of them is this secret base in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but this giant runway. And it's supposed to be the English version of the Area 51.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And actually, I'm looking at it now on YouTube, and it was by Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
RAF Woodbridge.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Another closed base.
Yeah.
Another closed base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you all a picture. I found one the other day. That's my time in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha sleeping on top of ammo crates.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea what was in them. Maybe 155 millimeter. I don't know.
Ah. Very good.
Yeah.
Some of those shells are made up in Scranton still at the Chamberlain Works. Used to be the locomotive shops for the DL&W.
Ah.
The government took it over and started making ammunition.
Mm.
Hey, you know something very interesting though? In Texas right now, outside of Texarkana, there's the Red River ammunition plant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they are running at capacity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, literally capacity.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Well, you know, supply and demand, all that.
Yeah.
You know, send all the old ammunition out to Ukraine because they have an expiration date.
Yep.
So.
Well, that's how you rotate it out.
Mm-hmm.
Get the new stuff in there that's made in China.
Yeah, no, all this stuff is made domestically.
Well, yeah, there's that.
What's wrong with ammo dump, guys? Put a box with the retrieved balls with a lockbox, 6 balls, $5 honor system. Oh, okay.
Ah, there you go.
Tim says, nope, those bunkers is where Elvis lives now.
I can remember how it was. It was literally 3 rows of barbed wire fences, with razor wire on top.
Mm.
And there were MPs guarding it.
Yep.
Like a little hut.
Yeah. Cool.
And this was in the middle of this was in another, guarded ammo dump.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was going, oh, there's something pretty bad in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where they keep the Keurig machine.
True.
And all the little Keurig things. They give them a thing and
You don't want the colonel not to have his coffee. He'll get kind of angry.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, Dalek, Are there any military airfields by you, or
By me?
yeah, or are they all mainly? Are they mainly to the south and like any of the old airfields?
In this corner of England, I'm really not sure. I mean, there's the there might be, I don't know, there might be some land which we're not allowed to go because the army, because it's controlled by the army or something. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
And I think there's like I think there's an old Air Force base not that far from here, but
Okay.
which you can drive past on the motorway, which there's like an old Harrier on a plinth there on outside, I think.
Mhm.
But any actual working Air Force bases near around here, I don't think so. I mean, no, they're probably all down in the South Coast or something. I'm not sure, but not sure about any up here. Maybe around around the center of the country, maybe around Manchester or the like. But I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah, because I would have thought your area was more naval bases, being in proximity to Liverpool.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because so close to Liverpool, maybe there's maybe the most likely to get around here will probably be docks and things for navy vessels. I mean, there's definitely there is a couple of really old submarines on display, which is right next to the River Mersey. So
there you go.
So there is that.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
You could not get me in a submarine, no matter what. Oh God, no.
Even if it didn't, even if it was just a display.
I think I would be claustrophobic.
We had one.
It's certainly not, a submarine that's actually working.
Yeah.
God, no. Especially a nuclear one. The idea of living next to like a nuclear reactor. God, it's like 5 feet over there. It's a nuclear reactor. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing, if you're going on, like at Groton, they used to have some of the submarines when they were docked, they'd take people on tours. If you're a lady going on a submarine, wear a pantsuit because everybody at the bottom of that ladder is going to get a full view otherwise.
Good advice. Good advice.
And that actually happened when I took the tour of the skipjack. And, that was right after my Uncle John retired from the Navy. And he had been chief of that boat, so I wanted to see it. So I went with the public tour. But yeah, that one poor lady, the first thing you heard when she was coming down was somebody on the deck inside telling everybody, back to your stations. And because she was wearing a dress, and they told her, okay, you come down first, we'll stand over here.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the Skipjack one of the first nuclear submarines?
Yep. And he ended up actually working for a nuclear plant in Connecticut, somewhere around Mystic, New London area. But most of your nuclear technicians in these plants came from the Navy.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that Jimmy Carter started his career in the Navy as a nuclear engineering officer?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when 3 Mile Island happened, he's the one that went up there and they tried to tell him some crap, and he said, "Hey, I'm a nuclear engineer myself."
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he
Wow.
he looked at the data. He said this is perfectly safe right now. You know about the
Yeah.
radiation?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Jimmy Carter gets a bad rap in some ways because he wasn't an idiot. He just wasn't that smart as a politician or
Yeah,
effective.
exactly.
You know.
And
But
and speaking about military bases, there was a
yeah.
thing I saw on YouTube maybe a month ago. It's
What?
about that boneyard in Arizona and
Oh,
Tucson.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where they keep all the
Davis
planes.
Mountain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it was a British documentary, and
Yeah.
they said that base is bigger than Wales.
Whoa.
Huh.
Wow.
Just the
What?
base is
Yeah.
bigger than Wales.
I
But
am
not
not
nearly as
surprised.
picturesque.
So it's like 40,000 aircraft are stored there, and parts of them.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's some of them when they come in there, they just put them in that guillotine thing and
Oh,
chop
wow.
them up because I guess the technology is so proprietary and secret, they want nothing left of it.
Well, I think those guillotines were built.
Oh, wow. That is close.
Yeah,
Sorry.
those guillotines were built specifically to chop up the bombers so that the Russians could verify.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had to make sure that the B-52s were definitely not flyable, according
Right.
because of the treaties. So they used those big ass guillotines.
Yeah. Impressive as hell.
Okay. I just looked this up. Apparently, it sounds like there's actually some military bases a lot closer to me than I thought.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just thought of. I just thought I'd look up UK Air Force bases
Mhm.
because that's what we were actually talking about, and
Yeah.
there's actually something called the 2-3 Squadron RLC Army Reserves, which is very close to where I am. It's only in it's only in Birkenhead. That is very close to me.
Oh.
Ah,
Well, let's see.
Birkenhead.
Hey, sweeties, I have to go for a second.
Okay.
So I should be back, but my husband wants me to help him with something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, see you in a bit.
All right. See you, Agent Pepsi
Yeah.
One.
Take care.
Let's see.
Oh, it doesn't say.
And
There's another one called the Royal Air Force Woodvale EGOW. I don't know what that means, but that's also pretty close to me. It's between two towns called Formby and Ainsdale, and that's like that's very close. It's close to a place I've been to quite a lot. It's called Southport, which is like just a few miles down up the northwest coast from Liverpool. So it's not far at all.
Huh.
okay.
Yeah, because Birkenhead, I know I have an ancestor came from there, at least one. I don't have it right out in the open with me, but it's somewhere in this pile of madness that I call my genealogy.
Here is okay. Now, of course, when I brought up the Wikipedia map, it got rid of the location. But there, okay, I guess this is Suffolk. I hope I'm saying that right, Dalek.
Suffolk, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where the little finger is where the is approximately where Lakenheath is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Okay.
Somewhere up there.
So you're much north. You're much more north than this, right, Dalek?
And west.
North and west.
Oh yeah, way more north, much more north, and a lot more west than
Okay.
that. There, yeah.
Okay. And let's see. And then this is where the mock loop is, where they do a lot of they do a lot of training, and you can see all sorts of cool aircraft. Not this one. Not this one. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. I think it's. Hold on a sec. Okay. I know. Okay. It's like right there where my finger is, where they do. It's a low-level training route. I don't know why they call it the I don't know why they call it the mock loop, except they probably don't go. Let's see. Where is it? Let me go back. It's called. Okay, I'm gonna botch this up. The mock. Okay, it's MACHYNLLETH loop. I can't pronounce Wales stuff well. So I guess they just call it Mockinlith.
Yeah.
Okay. But they shorten it to mock loop.
Yep.
So let's see. Okay, let me get out of this. So yeah, we have on Lake in Cleveland, they had the USS Cod, a World War II submarine. And we went on tour of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think YouTube does a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Of the USS Cod.
Yeah. And there's a channel, Drakenophile, I think is the name of it. He does a lot of World War II Navy videos, and some of them are, you see inside the submarines of that time. And, it's not quite like the Hollywood ones because, the Navy wasn't giving out diagrams and stuff so they could build their sets. But some of the stuff is really neat.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Still waiting for him to do a documentary on the USS Wilkes-Barre, alias the Willie B.
Where is that? And what is
Well, it was a light cruiser named after the city of Wilkes-Barre, of course. The anchor is at the courthouse on Franklin Street.
Okay,
Pierce
so
Street.
this is a former.
Yeah. This was a World War II ship, and it's a reef now. I think they sank it in the 60s or the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
But they managed to save the anchor and I think the bell. But it was, it didn't see a lot of action like some ships did, but it was one of them. I think was the what was the one that was destroyed at Midway?
Was
that the Franklin? The aircraft carrier?
No, it was the Yorktown.
It was one of the ships that evacuated people off that and tried to help put out the fires. And it was also present at the surrender in Tokyo Bay and several other interesting bits and pieces. And they used to have the anniversary meets in Wilkes-Barre for the crew. And sadly, there's nobody left. But that was quite a thing back in the day. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's do something.
And there's the USS Scranton, which is I think it's a Seawolf submarine. I could be wrong on that, but it was, likely built with screen doors being named after Scranton. Screen doors on a submarine is a fun thing.
Yeah.
If you can swim.
Remember that parachute I purchased from you last week? It didn't open. I expect a full refund.
Yeah.
When Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom home from the hospital. Okay, another one of during skydiving, Chuck Norris's parachute failed to open. The next day, he took it back for a refund. When Chuck Norris was in school, teachers had to raise their hands to ask him a question.
Yep.
Chuck Norris doesn't smoke cigars. He smokes smoke grenades.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. There's one. This one right here. Okay. Let's see. Chuck Norris once threw a grenade and killed 15 out of 20 of his enemies. Then it exploded, killing the remaining 5.
There you go.
Yeah. Chuck memes do not get old.
No.
All right. Yeah. Oh, it's getting late there. Just saying. Are you trying to tell me something there, Snort? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. 8 o'clock.
It's late here too.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, because Dalek gets to see tomorrow before we do.
Yep. I got to show this one to Snort.
Yeah.
I want to show this one to Snort.
It might be tomorrow there.
Yeah. Well, it is tomorrow.
It is. It is.
All right. Who won the 5th race at Rockingham then? I got to place a bet.
All right, let's see. Well, when Snort says it's getting late, I can't argue with Snort because on a dark desert highway, Cool Whip and a bear.
Awesome. Welcome to the Hotel Snortapoopas.
All right. Okay. Phantom says, "Hey, Dalek, did I win lottery?"
And is the Irish sweepstakes still a thing?
How much do we got to go? How much before you got a bail, Snort? I was thinking 8:30. Is that good for you? Because we do got the FET.
Yeah.
FET's coming
Got
up. So.
And I think I got spaghetti coming down, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Do we got another 15 minutes out of your Snort? Let's see.
It's not supposed to happen. Oh.
Okay.
Ow.
Let's see. Well. Okay. Well, I think we can probably, because with show notes does go for a while, so let me at least get myself ready for show notes. Let's see. What?
Oh, I found something I've been looking for. My raffle tickets for the Lodge gun raffle. This year, we're giving away a Springfield D. Ronin 1911 45 cal and a Ruger LCP Max Viridian.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea what that is.
It's
Yeah.
all right. Let's see here.
So we got
Okay. Well, let's go to show notes.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Raven and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
All right. He says, take care, every human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and Gary Owl. TM, a wholly owned.
Gary L. Ambrosia?
No, Gary Owl. I hope I'm spelling it right. GHARIAL. TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of the DolphinWars.com. Legata says, send whale blubber to snort. Whale blubber. Okay, and the Gallial is a rather handsome devil here. Isn't that a handsome devil?
Ah. Yes, one of those, not a crocodile, but you wouldn't want to be in the same room with them.
Yeah.
It's
not even an alligator.
It's not a crocodile. It's not an alligator. But you don't want to. You don't want to be in a room with it. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No.
Yeah. All right. So,
Unless you need to punch holes in leather so you can sew leather together, but
okay, so we've got show notes. A minute. Let's see. Okay. Next Wednesday, we're going to do Fantastic Four reviews.
Excuse me.
On the 15th, I got an open spot. I don't know what I'm going to do there then. On the 18th, it's the big. It's not only our theme episode, but it is the 4-year anniversary of King Dolphin TV on the 18th. Woohoo! 4 years of doing this craziness.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's gonna be a long day. I have a mandatory meeting with the Masonic Lodge, and then my lodge is doing a spaghetti dinner right after until 6. And then I'm home, do the dolphin, and then do the snort or the Fett show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snort.
Well, we're taking our grandkids flying that day too. So yeah,
Cool.
It's gonna be a long day.
Well, fly up north and have some spaghetti. I've got tickets for that here somewhere. Yeah.
On the 22nd, we will do the next installment of Radio Kingdom KDTV, Wishes. If wishes were fishes. That's the part that's the title of the part. If wishes were fishes. And the 29th, like I said earlier, we'll be celebrating my birthday.
Yep.
And November 8th, we're going to do, for the themed episode, we're going to do world travel. We're going to travel around the world, King Dolphin style. On the 19th, we will begin Endgame from King Dolphin TV or Radio King Dolphin TV.
What date is that?
The 19th of November. they're not ready for pod time players, we'll do Endgame. Possibly the entire chapter, but probably have to split it up. And on the 26th, we will celebrate Thanksgiving Eve, King Dolphin style.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, I've got to. The 12th, Wednesday the 12th, will be our Veterans Day episode. Okay. Yep. Veterans Day episode will be on the 12th. Okay. So that's coming up. Let me just make sure that's in there. I still got to get people to do that. And that sooner rather than later, because that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's just over a month from now. Wow.
Hopefully I will have that theme song done for you way before that.
Okay. And that's, let's see. Then in December, the theme show for December 13th will be the car show. We'll be doing a car show on the 13th. And if we can't complete Endgame in November, we will do part 2 of Endgame on December 10th. And that will wrap up All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel. Yeah. So around the world in 80 swims. Okay, you take care, Snort. He says, on that note,
Night, Snort.
On that note, I'm going to water off the bed, waves a paw, and dives in the ocean.
Night.
Yeah.
I shall be right back.
Okay. Dolphin swimming outfits, probably. Speedos and mankinis. Woo. Around the world in wait, let me do this one. Around the world in 80 swims. Yeah. Hey, that'll work. And don't forget a pod raid on the FET stream. There's the link. Okay, so that's coming up. One thing I'd like you guys to think about is if you liked Radio King Dolphin TV, please let me know if you want us to start reading Peacemaker starting next year. God, already talking about next year. Time is going fast. So, yeah. Okay, so let me start thanking everybody who was here, who came to visit, and we will move on. Okay, we had Cobalt Bald Eagle. We had Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. That sounds creepy in some manner, but I can't pin it down, Matt G. We had Herc 130, Ooby Dooby. We had Marcelo Lopez. We had Old Man Bird. We had the big Phantom Outsider. We had the amazing, fantastic, wonderful Hedgehog Beyond Compare, Pudgy Hedgehog. Make sure you check out his channel. Yeah, let me get it up there. Make sure you go to Pudgy Hedgehog Adventures. He's doing lots of stories, lots of shorts. Yeah. There's Pudgy. Go to check out his channel. Yeah, we know. We know you were listening.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Anybody else? We had the one. We had the amazing SP4H. Thank you for being here, SP4H.
Yep.
And that is it for our guests. And then
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, folks.
yes, and help out the channel. Let's see. Got and it's okay, and we gotta do that one. Okay. As Legata says, like, share, sub, chat, comment, engage, enjoy, and donate. SP says that SP4H guy isn't amazing. He's smarmy. That's what I was told anyway.
Yeah.
And Legata says, return for more. Yes. All right. So, oh no, Tim, Legatus.
Oh no!
Yes, he did it. He did it.
Of all the people.
Yeah. Fortunately, these are low yield weapons. So, you know.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They're not really annihilating the place. Let's see. So now the lifeguard corps. We got our producer Sandra. Quit enabling him, Sandra. Sandra says Sandra's our producer. The loud snorer, trike. Yeah, let's.
Oh yes, Hail Trike.
Let's get a view of the trike. There he is.
Ah,
there he is.
Yeah,
right there in his usual position.
Sleeping peacefully.
Yeah. We had Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. We had Agent Pepsi 1. Andy Masterson came by.
Oh, I missed Andy.
Yeah, he was here, but he was driving.
Oh.
We had the wonderful Legatus Legionii. We had Max Redstone. We had FKHC 2005. And of course, he left, but we can't forget him because he'll come back and throttle me. He's going to hug me and squeeze me and call me George.
Yeah.
Slot up bus. Q bar. Dot scream. Hashtag roar. Great show, Snort. Great show. Great show, Trike. I didn't hear I did hear barking. But when you bark, you shake the house. He does, really.
Wow.
All right. Let's see. Legata says Sandra is our producer.
Ah, I see what he did there.
Yes, I saw that too. You big devil, you. And Sandra, I told you, don't enable him. And don't enable Tim. Oh, brother. And she's chortling here. She is chortling. You know what I got to do for that? All right.
If I say move, does the video play backwards?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Okay, so John, thank you very much for being here.
My pleasure as always. Thanks for bearing with me on this.
No worries.
And again, thank you everybody for the wishes for my brother.
Yep.
Great
And,
folks.
yep. And we'll see you on the FET stream tonight.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. And Dalek. Once again, happy belated birthday. It was fun.
Yes.
It was fun having you here. I wish you many more happy birthdays.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And check out, and for the people out there, check out Dalek's channel. And I'm going to put it up one more time.
Thank you, Raymond.
All right, there it is.
Much appreciated. Much appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys. You have guys in the chat. I love you all. You have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great week. And I will see you on Wednesday.
Yep.
Night, all.
Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.
Do, do,